when I would go to bed at night, I would talk to them, early in my morning or in my night when they would when they'd be awake.
Mm-hmm.
And and so I think my granddaughter,
Mm-hmm.
who was her bedroom and my bedroom shared a wall.
Yeah.
So I think she could hear me, and I think she told her family. And my grandson, one night, he came into my room and he said, "Granny," he said, I I think God is telling me I need to break your phone so you can't talk to those guys. Because I'll tell you, you know as well as I do, Daddy Freeze, that everybody in the United States thinks our Nigerians are scammers. Even my bank, even my bank tells me I can't help anybody in Nigeria because they're scammers and they could be terrorists. Yeah, that's what
Wow.
I'm told. That's what I'm told. Even a pastor over here said the same thing. Like, I have a friend here. She and her husband got married on a fiance visa. He's here, and they were going to the same church I was going to,
Mm.
and they were having troubles. He owed money back home, and
Mm.
the guy was threatening his sister back home. So I went to the pastor. I said, "Do you guys ever help people with in your congregation when they need some money, quickly?"
Mm.
And he wanted to know what the situation was, and he said, "Oh, they're all scammers." That was the pastor. That's when I ended that church. I said, "You know what? If that's what you're going to think about it, then I'm out of here. I'm not going to have anything to do with your church."
Yeah, but I'm Nigerian and I live in Nigeria. But there have been
Yeah.
so many stories of Nigerians, especially with older British and American women.
Yeah,
And
I have a lady friend in the UK, and yeah, she's had several boyfriends, and she has one she would love to bring over, but she can't because of the having to have enough money.
hmm, 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 hmm.
So they just don't make it easy. It's really hard. It's not fair at all that somebody would say, "Oh, you're such an age difference, it's going to make a difference." I had to go to an immigration lawyer and I asked him, "Is this going to stop us because of our age difference?" And he said, "I don't think so. It shouldn't."
Mm,
But it just depends on the person you get, their prejudice.
mm,
If you get an interviewer that's prejudiced
mm.
and thinks that all Nigerians are scammers, we won't make it.
Let me ask, what happened to the American men? Um, because you
Oh
went
God,
from one
Daddy
Nigerian
Freeze,
man, you went from one
look at
Nigerian
them.
man
Just
to another
okay.
one.
Just look at them. You just look at them, Daddy Freeze, and you tell me, from a woman's point of view, would you want a fat, alcoholic, smoking like a chimney, fat man who can't even go to the grocery store but without riding in a cart? I don't want that. I want somebody I can have fun with. I did meet a man, and
By
he's
fun, do
black.
you mean like intimate fun? Can you still handle a 35-year-old?
All right. I at the church I'm going to now.
Yeah.
I met a man, and he's a couple years younger than me, and he can't keep it up.
Yeah.
It's
At 75, it's a miracle to be able
well,
to keep it up
yeah.
at 50.
Okay. Well, this is embarrassing. I
No,
don't
we
know what
need
to
to have
say.
this conversation so that people out there understand why American women like Nigerian men, especially the younger ones.
Well, look, they're so good. Nigerian men are the best looking men in the world. Hmm.
Let me clock that.
They are. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. They are. They're the best looking men. They're the nicest guys. Truly the nicest guys. Come in and check on me, make sure I'm okay. One of the young guys calls me Sweet 16. And he's just a friend, but he's just the sweetest young man. He is the sweetest young man. Fighting for his life over there to, to be able to make a living. And
Hmm.
I don't know. Uh, I want Steven out of there before, something happens over there again, like NSARS. Man, Daddy Freeze, when NSARS took place, um, I think my depression started then because um, when you have to. So I was watching different people who would post a lot of the NSARS news. Um, Gosh, what is that guy's name? I don't even see him anymore. He was in the music industry, but I think uh, there was a couple of different guys who would post a lot of stuff, and the horrible stuff, the horrible stuff that was going on over there. People being shot, killed, Yahoo boys jumping out of windows on 3-story buildings and killing themselves, and uh, the guy that got gutted with the, you know, oh
Yeah,
God.
yeah. Let's try to keep
And
the conversation Instagram
yeah,
friendly because they don't like the gore.
right, right.
So I know I lived through it and
But what I was
NSAS
gonna
panic.
say is, yeah, I watched everything because I was looking and hoping and praying beyond, you know what, that I wouldn't find somebody there that I knew.
Wow,
Because I knew that this kid that I was talking to would be one of them out on the streets. I knew he would.
wow.
And so I was afraid for his life. And yeah, and because every now and then we would become disconnected for whatever reason, he wasn't texting me, and I was scared. I was scared for his life, and I had people over here laughing at me.
Oh, wow.
And
Why were they
yeah,
laughing?
people laughing at me that I was so involved in it, and I'm like, man, I know people over there. When you know people in a war zone, my God, aren't you worried? But see, America doesn't have people over here. This whole phone thing is so new to everybody that they don't even talk to people in other countries, so they don't even understand.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
If they would talk to people in other countries and understand, I have a young man from Gaza. Well, so he says. Yeah, asking for money. He's got a GoFundMe and he's asking for help. He's the second one. But see, I can't do that because I really don't know who he is. He could be a fake account. He could be anything.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
and so I try to be really conscious. I got a white guy that follows me, but he's not. He's a Nigerian boy, but he's let me know who he is. He's videoed with me just like this, so we know.
Hmm. Hmm.
And
Hmm.
I, um, I don't know. It's a funny, it's a funny world.
I want to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
This young Nigerian man that you're with, is he married? Or has he had kids? Has he ever married before?
He he um he had a Nigerian wedding, I guess, not a documented wedding, and he has a son.
Are you sure he's not living with his wife?
Yep.
He's living with his wife.
No, he's not. She's gone. She took off like all Nigerian women do. This is the thing about Nigerian women, that I have no respect for them, because he didn't make enough money. She took off and left him to raise his son, and brother, his brother and his wife are raising his son for him, because he can't, as a single father, and try to work.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He pays school fees. He has to pay school fees, hospital fees when the kid went into the hospital. And she took off with some guy, and he says, I think she might be in France now, but he said, I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
What about Nigerian food? Have you started getting acquainted with Nigerian food?
Yeah. Yes. I met another guy online, and his sister lives over here in Washington, not far from where I live. And I went to her place. I want to show you something. I went to her place, and she fixed us, jollof rice and all that. But this is the crazy thing, is that somebody used my credit card.
Oh, wow.
To a Nigerian store in the United States, and bought me, and had this sent to me. Look at it, Daddy Freeze.
Fufu mix.
Yeah.
You eat that with egusi?
Yeah, I don't know. What?
You eat that with egusi?
Yeah, egusi soup.
Yeah, egusi soup.
But I've never tried that. I ate, the food in Ghana, and I ate the food in Ghana, but excuse me, I'm trying to get on my other phone, because he's texting me here, and I want to tell him I'm on this live.
Yeah, maybe you could even bring him. I'd like to see him. There was a question I asked. Have you guys been intimate?
That's not a fair question.
But you see, it's I want to know. You're 77, right?
Yeah.
Can Nigerians are quite big and strong in that regard. How are you able at 77 to handle a viral young Nigerian man? You must get some award for that.
Why? Why would you say that?
I don't know. I just want to find out. Do you get jealous of him? Do you get jealous when he doesn't pick your calls? Do you wonder if you'd ever be able to satisfy him completely? Does that ever bother you?
How can I say this? I'm sorry. I'm trying to text him. I don't know how to answer that. Do I get jealous of him?
Yes.
I would if he gave me any reason to be jealous. like I say, sometimes I date this guy from church over here. He gets jealous of that. Yeah.
So is he going to join us now?
I just said he wants you to come on live, and he says, me?
Yeah, let's see him. It'll be interesting. Guys, don't you think it'll be interesting to have that conversation with him?
How come I can't see people's comments?
Sometimes it happens like that.
I'm trying to... Hey.
Why you say he wants me to come online?
Why do I say that? Because he's right here. There's Daddy Freeze.
Okay.
How are you doing, bro?
I'm doing fine. I've been hearing a lot of basically on TV and on TikTok.
Oh yeah. I would love you to come to the live. Let's have a conversation because I've been talking to this beautiful lady, this beautiful 16-year-old lady for the last 20 minutes thereabout.
Okay.
And she's had nothing but great things to say about you.
10 minutes. Let me put on my shade then.
All right, 10 minutes is fine, but don't make it more than 10 minutes.
It won't be up to.
All right. We're waiting.
Okay, hurry up, sweetie.
Oh, I love that. Hurry up, sweetie.
Okay.
Do what?
You need to send me a link on it. Share the video with me.
Well, if you go on Instagram and you look at my whatever, you'll see I'm on live. So then you push that and you'll be able to see in, and then you can request Daddy Freeze. Not me, but Daddy Freeze, okay?
Okay.
All right, honey. All right, bye-bye.
Okay.
You know, one time you used to be able to see when people would join the live or would watch the live, they'd come in and start watching it. I don't know what's happened to that anymore. Because like right now, I can't see any comments or any people joining, not like FaceTiming in it, but just coming on to watch like I used to be able to. And I was on a live one time and I was talking to some people. One of them was a Nigerian guy and the other two were ladies over here. But my daughter-in-law's mother joined in and I had to get off because they were going to be talking about this, and I knew that if they did, if she got wind of anything, she would go back and tell my son, tell my daughter-in-law, because Daddy Freeze, I get a lot of course, I hear that everybody does, but I get a lot of crazy emails coming in at once. And my daughter-in-law says, well, that's because you talk to all those Nigerians. I said, what does that have to do with it? They don't know my email. They don't know my email. They don't even know my number except a select few. And you know, that's people's mentality over here. It's just sick. Yeah. So
we're waiting for your man. This is going to be interesting. Let me bring in a couple of people so they can ask some questions, and then
okay.
Let me see. Let me bring until when he comes, I'll take them down. Just to ask some questions. I don't want to be the only person asking questions. Jessamau, pop my money gun. Thank you, darling. Offrey, how are you doing? I can see Amarachi watching. Amara, you should be here. Amara, join me. Oh, you have a cold. Yeah. All right, Ofure, how are you doing?
Yes, I'm okay. I really didn't join from the beginning because I'm out and about. But if you could fill me in on it,
She's 77,
and
dating a 35-year-old Nigerian. What is your first impression?
age difference, I think it's too much of um, the gap is really wide.
But she said
Right.
she's happy. And she said he's happy.
Then
So
they should go
isn't
on.
age nothing more than a number anymore?
That's right. That's what every Nigerian I talk to, he says he's not seeing where to join, Daddy Freeze.
Tell him to just send a request, Daddy FRZ. Sorry, Daddy Freeze, DADDY
Okay, so well,
Your honest thoughts. Your honest thoughts.
my honest thought, it's the age thing. I would not lie, but if she's saying that it's okay with both of them, they're happy, who am I to say anything different? And I don't like the news going on about how our people treat women, whereas there are some of our guys that treat women really good, right? So I just hope both of their intentions are pure, you know. That's another one. And you said something that you don't like Nigerian women. I kind of took a little bit of offense to that because if you use the word some, because some of us are really good, we are great, you know, it's just a few. And in every race, there are a few that just would make people look bad or from that ethnicity look bad.
Okay, I'll qualify that. Okay, almost every young Nigerian man that I have talked, they have been jilted by the women over there, and all they want is money. So that's what I'm basing that on. I know there's a lot of good Nigerian women, and I'm sure of that. But for all those boys to be out there looking for other women because they've been jilted by these women, I find it difficult to justify.
Can I say something? If we were to go that route, there are many Americans who have also treated our brothers in a really wrong way, right?
I guess that is the absolute truth. That is the truth. Yeah, that I know that. I know they have. Right. I know they have. Lead them on, and then just dump them. I get that too. But I'll tell you something. There's a Nigerian man. He's over here in the U.S. He was brought over by a U.S. woman, married her.
Sorry, what is your man's name?
Stephen Elamugo.
All right. All right.
There. Anyway, this guy, he married a U.S. woman, came over here, ended up getting, I guess, divorced, then got in a relationship.
All right, Stephen, how are you doing? Offering, let me, please press X so you can come back.
Me, DF, you want me to press X?
Yes, please, my darling, so that we can have just two of them.
Fine. Yes.
Okay.
All right, brother, how are you doing? Go ahead.
I'm fine, sir. She told me she was on live with you, and I'm like, how possible is that? You've been someone I've been seeing on Instagram, TikTok, and probably Facebook. So, babe, what is the discussion all about?
You and me.
Okay. Any questions?
Yes. So, welcome. I just wanted to make sure I have you here. How are you doing?
I'm fine, sir.
Very good. I want to ask you, how did you meet this beautiful woman? Tell us your story.
Okay. Well, we met on World with Friends. I think that's where it started.
Yeah.
We became friends. We were friends. Then she was dating a Nigerian guy who was Mark. So we just became friends, and I mean, it got to a time. I know she wasn't happy with Mark, but I wasn't about to end whatever they have, so I was just there most of the time, being the one to console, being the one to make sure she's okay. Until her friend finds out that Mark is married.
Mm.
I think that ends their relationship. She also wanted to do something stupid there, but I encouraged her not to. Then I wasn't having any form of, I don't have relationship in mind because I was also going through my own problem too. I mean,
Tell us a bit about your problem.
Yeah, the mother of my son left for a richer guy. I was still struggling. I was a young guy who never had love from anyone, not from parents or friends. So it was very hard for me. Then when I met her, I was also having my boundaries, not wanting to build a relationship. She kind of complained about what she's going through, not equally hearing from her own family. So we became close friends, really, really close. Then one thing leads to the other. It turns out to we fell in love with each other, and here we are. We also have visited each other.
Out, and close that door.
She's
You're
seen
making
me in
noise.
person, and I've seen her in person. So I think that's the summary of my story. I can't go in details. Yeah.
Okay, now I want to ask you: do you genuinely love her?
Yeah, I do.
What if, you know, there are many, yes, age is nothing but a number, but she is closer to when she will not be able to handle the kind of things that you would want to handle at your age. Can she take long walks? Can she handle the traveling, the things that you want to do? Can she handle it? Can she handle you in bed? Mo talk am as he dey hot.
Well, it depends on I think individual differences count. Most time a lot of people say things a different way. From me, I've had how do I put it, a fair share of the younger one. Like my age, I have had a very rough experience with girls my age. And honestly, I already have a son, so I'm not looking for a fantasy. I've had it all. I grew up on the street of Odinja, so I'm not looking for sex. I don't think sex is love. I think I want someone I can only, when I'm at work, I can give my 100% trust that she's not going to cheat on me. And so far, so good. I think she complement that, and that's what counts for me. Working hard and being sure that what you're working for, the trust you're looking for is there. The sex aspect of it, I think we've seen each other, we've been together, we understand our problems, and we're working on it.
What are your problems, please? Let's talk about it.
Well, there are some things we can't discuss. It's not on my own side, it's on our own side.
What can't you discuss? Sorry, I didn't get your name, ma'am.
Steven.
No, you, I have your name, Steven. Her.
Bobby.
Bobby. Okay, so Bobby, what is it that you don't want to talk about?
In terms of sex, I think, yeah, everyone will agree I'm younger, so I'm supposed to be stronger. But I guess you can't have it all 100%. Someone has to just compromise to make it better.
Let's just put it this way, Daddy Freeze.
Yes.
My husband died. He was sick with cancer for years. He died in 2012. So
who is that?
Being intimate with anybody, it was a long time ago. So there is this saying that says, if you don't use it, you lose it.
So but how do you think you can now satisfy a 35-year-old whose body is still strong?
Well, you get in practice, and then if you got to be in practice, though, come on, Daddy Freeze, think about it.
Babe, you're not gonna win this argument. Why? He's a Nigerian. He understands what it is for us.
Okay.
But our emotional needs are different. So
yeah,
I guess a lot of people are definitely not gonna see it from our own perspective.
That's true. Yeah.
And honestly, Daddy Freeze, I think no man remembers the hours he lasts on a woman. What you remember is the time you spend playing with each other, like foreplay and all that. The PPP that we have in our country. I think it comes with what comes with our generation. We can't say it as one very important thing, but the actual truth is nobody remembers when you climb and when you're down. It's just the time, your comfortability.
For me, I guess, I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm a woman, I really don't know, but my love language is touch.
Tell us about that love language.
It's like, I just will you. I just want to stroke you. I just want to be in contact with your skin. Man, love that black skin. Woo. This kid is a beautiful guy. He is beautiful. And
what exactly do you mean by beautiful?
His color, just the way he's put together. It's just, he's amazing.
Bros, no make this woman cry. Steven.
He has double, Daddy Freeze, he has double dimples. Double dimples.
Steven, how come we can't hear you? We can't see your double dimples. We can't see any of those things.
Is that okay?
You're too close to the screen, babe. Back up a little bit. I don't know if you can smile and show them where you have double dimples or not. It's kind of hard when the light's wrong.
The beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. I don't have to share it to everyone.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. Yeah. He's just a wonderful guy. I mean, he really is. He's a very wonderful, wonderful guy. And I'll tell you this. Okay, I talked to a lady yesterday over here in the United States, and her friend was bringing over a Nigerian, a 44-year-old Nigerian. They've never been together, and I said, "Are they getting married?" She said she doesn't know yet because she wants to try him out in bed. And I said, "That's your basis for getting married?" I said, "That's sick. That is just sick. If that's your basis for getting married, being in bed with him and whether or not it's good sex or not."
Offrey, where are you? I need people to ask other questions apart from me. Offrey.
I mean, I'm at Macy's. Okay, I have a question for our brother, right?
And
I will speak out for Pidgin English.
Why? You know what makes she hear?
No, it's not because I don't want her to hear. Of course she's there. But I think what I want to ask, please, is it Bobby or Barbara? Sorry.
Bobby.
I don't want you to take offense. It's just I'm just being honest. So, boss, why did you say if not for Nigeria, if we see these kind of women, we know they like them, right? We don't say we put them for us. There's everything that comes with it. Then they come before Yankee now. Then you can't fall in love with Bobby. Why?
Okay. You want to hear the honest truth?
Yes, please.
I should speak from my heart.
Yes.
Okay. For Nigeria, you can't even trust your own age grade. Then if you have such age in Nigeria, it will be used the way you won't like it. At least with her, I have my freedom. I can speak. When I'm not happy, I have what it takes to speak. But if she was to be a Nigerian woman, definitely, she has money. I won't have that freedom. I can't speak. I can't say, okay, I want out. With her, I can say, okay, yeah, I want out. If I'm tired of it, I'm not being forced into it. I'm a man, so I understand what it is.
Okay.
So,
That's the only
okay.
question I have.
Okay. I want to bring a few more people to ask questions. Okay, Offrey, thank you so much. Press
Thank you.
X. Where is everybody else? I'm going to lock the comment section so we can concentrate on the conversation, because the comment section stresses me. I've said this all the time. You are typing comments, but we have guests here. We're not talking to our guests. Instead, you are typing comments. Come and talk to our guests. Nene also married a European. So, Nene, let me hear your questions. Today we're having fun.
Make I quickly wear my wig now. So
Leave the wig. Talk.
Leave the wig. Okay. Okay. Bros, good evening, bros.
Good
Hey,
evening.
Barbara. Hey.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hi.
How are you? Hello. Hi. I just want to say, because I have been in the comment section, all I can see is genuine love. All I can see is love. It doesn't matter about the age. Age is just a number. So, yeah, I see that
Thank you for saying that. Thank you.
I see that you are in love with our brother. I just pray and hope that he will not disappoint you.
He won't.
So,
He never will.
Yeah. I wish you guys all the best. Love is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful, like love is good if you are with the right person, If you fall in love with the right person, then you can experience love. So, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this. I often pray to God and I say, why? Why did you bring me into Nigeria? Why have I been with, talking to a lot of Nigerians, and all of a sudden here's this man that I dearly love? Why did you do it? There's got to be a reason, and I just pray to God that he will, bring us together, because otherwise, why?
Everything happened for a reason. So God knows why. Just enjoy it while it lasts, or while it lasted, So yeah, just enjoy it. Just enjoy every moment, because nothing lasts forever though. So enjoy it while it lasted.
But the problem is actually being together, being able to be man and wife, and having that relationship for real. Being online is very difficult.
What?
Yeah.
No, go and meet him now. Yes, now.
Yeah. Bros,
so sorry.
Please, try to treat her right, okay? Obviously, she's in love with you, so try to love her back. Try to be honest with her, because to be honest, because when you're in a distant relationship, the relationship is different than when you are living in the same place, like under one roof. You are seeing him or her every blessed day. So you have to keep that in mind, I have been with white people or white person for a very long time. So being with them is not that easy. At the same time, it's also easy. You just have to how do I put it now? You just have to have an open-minded, because you are not dealing with a Nigerian woman now. So the culture different, and all of that. So you have to have a open-minded, like open your heart to learn new things and learn and relearn, if I may put it that way. So yeah.
Okay.
We
Thank you.
went to Ghana. We were, what was it, Stephen? 2 weeks we were together.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks I think, and we got along very well, very well. And he cooked for me.
Wow. That's nice.
Because the food there is like in Nigeria, and it's not all the same things that I would normally cook. So he did. Yeah, you need to follow me. Try following me.
Okay, I will follow you.
Yeah.
To be honest, that is one of the privilege I have. Not like nobody should badge me rather. There's nothing wrong with marrying a Nigerian person. The one of the privilege I have is that I don't have to cook every day. Sometimes I will stay 2 weeks without even cooking anything, So
Yeah.
I don't need to bother what my partner will eat and all of that. So that is one of the things I like in my life. I'm talking about mine, so nobody should come for me in the comment section, even if I'm not seeing the comment right now. So yeah, because so there are some privilege that you will be having, bros. So as I said earlier, just enjoy every moment and just go with the flow,
Yeah. Yeah, he's an amazing guy. He really is, and I have no complaints at all. Oh, I have one.
Okay, one complaint.
Right, Steven?
I don't know what you're going to complain about.
Oh, I was talking about what happened in Ghana.
Me throwing clothes on the chair?
No, in the bathroom.
Being on the
I'm not seeing in the comment section. Give me my phone. Let me see the comment section. Comment. No, I didn't hear. What did you say?
Babe? Well, I think I can't be 100% perfect. I'm just saying.
I know.
Nobody
I know.
Nobody is perfect. Just have an open mind. If there is anything bothering you, just lay it out on the table and have a conversation about it.
Yeah, we did. Everything was fine.
Communication is very important. So don't assume that she's supposed to know or he's supposed to know whatever. Just lay it all out and have a conversation about it. And
All right, Nanette, thank you very much. Let me bring other people to ask questions.
Have a great weekend. Bye.
And you too, my darling. And you too.
Follow me, okay?
Okay. Of course.
Thank you very much, Nene. All right, so I'm going to bring in a couple more people. But before we bring in, let's zone down on what has been happening. She said, that's Bobby, that you brought her to Ghana. How did that go? Tell us about it. What made you want to bring her to Ghana?
Well, we've been talking for a long time, and you know how it is when a young person is probably talking to another person. A lot of accusation will come on.
What are the accusations? Those are the things that we want to hear now. Which accusations?
Yeah, a lot of people will ask you, okay, this relationship, what is driving it? Is it the money or is it the feelings? Partly, you are a Nigerian, you understand what it is, but it's equally part of it, being truth be told. There's no cutting part of it. But either way, everyone is looking for heads out. I also want her to know that she's not talking to a ghost. She's talking to me, and she can also have access to me. So I think we did it together and it happens. Personally, I don't feel comfortable in Nigeria because I don't know how safe it is. Given what is happening now, with our color and everything, it's dangerous for me to have her walking around Nigeria. So we choose to meet in Ghana.
We had met a girl.
She also had a friend in Ghana.
We met a girl online from Ghana, and she was, supposed to be helping us, and she did at first, but things didn't turn out well after a while. And without Stephen there, I would have been in trouble because she just pretty much up and left us, and we weren't anywhere close to town.
Sorry, I'm having a bit of trouble with the network.
Okay.
Yes, so let me bring the comments back for a few minutes.
Okay, your title of your talk today is, I hope, nowhere near what we're talking about. About Tinubu.
Yes, we wanted to talk about that, but we want to talk about yours first. Somebody says, DF, I have a question to ask. Fourth man's friend. All right, let me bring fourth man's friend up, and then we continue. All right, brother, go ahead.
Good evening, DF. Thanks for bringing me. I started following the conversation, and I just want to make one or two comments, and I also want to just say my personal opinion. So I'm based in Germany, and I've been living here for 21 years. I understand how this cultural thing works. Now, my brother, of course, you can imagine why a lot of people have eyebrows to this situation. She's 77, you're 34. Normally, in Europe, I don't know if America, but in Europe, most of our guys will not fall into a relationship with this situation where the age is so far apart. So I've not seen younger guys who are dating older women. So it's a very big age difference. So now you can imagine why people are asking why in this case, and why it's always Nigerians trying to date older women from Nigeria, but Nigerians living abroad don't commonly date older women.
Bro, are you wearing earpods?
No, I'm not.
Okay, you need to speak up because we can't hear you.
Okay, I'll try to speak a little because before I get my AirPods now, I might be out. So my question is a comment and at the same time a question. Normally, if you live abroad like Europe or America, younger men don't normally date older women when you have a age difference of 40 years. It's not common. That's why you can imagine why every time Nigerians try to date older women, people think it's because of benefits that are not related to what marriage brings, which is love, respect, and mutual feelings. It's always beneficial. Either the guys want to travel or the guys want to take money from the women. And at the end of the day, this gives Nigerians a very bad reputation. That is the truth. That is the fact. So you can imagine why people will say things about your situation. I mean, you can imagine that if a guy, I'm based in Germany, I've not seen a guy 34 years dating an 88-year-old woman or 77-year-old woman.
But because you haven't seen it, does that make it wrong?
I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying in this case where you have this guy from Nigeria trying to date women outside Nigeria, you understand why people always think bad of it. I can see she's in love with this guy. I can see she's in love, which is beautiful. But is my brother really honest about it and really in love with her? Not for the reason of just wanting to travel or a better life. Because at the end of the day, this is what gives Nigeria a bad name. That's just my comment, and that's just my observation from this whole situation. Thank you.
Somebody said, bring John. All right, brother, press X. Let me bring Samaria. And I'm going to bring John too. I can't reach John, but let me bring Samaria too. Thank you, brother.
So
Press X. So, how do you want to answer his question?
I'll always be sincere with it. I'll always be sincere with it. He has said what he feels, and that's his opinion, and he's entitled to that.
I like that mentality.
Yeah.
I like that mentality.
There's no relationship that thrives on just one-sided. Yeah, I don't deny the fact that she supports me financially, but I have also things that I'm doing. I'm not idle. She knows I have a craft that I do.
Let us talk about that support financially, because what if tomorrow something happens and you guys go your separate ways? Is that not going to be said, or is it not going to be said that you ran away with her money? Because that's the usual narrative. Oh, this Nigerian guy, after dating me for 5 years, he broke my heart, ran away with my money. I have so many of them come to my life. There's a Turkish woman. Yes.
I don't send him that much. I don't send him that much money.
I haven't asked for a car or a house.
What do you consider that much money or much money? What do you consider much money?
If I were to send him thousands of dollars, that would be a different case. If you wanted a car, if you wanted a house, you know, there's women over here that have sent money over to guys stupidly to buy a house or whatever. And I even heard of one woman who got on. She was on her way over there. She got on the airline. I don't know who paid for the ticket, but she got on the airline and they revoked her ticket because the guy took money.
Oh, wow.
And I'm thinking to myself, isn't that stupid to take the money from an airline ticket and leave her in the dust? And that's all the money you're going to get from her. You're going to have to start all over with somebody else. You know, I don't know. Stephen has never pushed me. Stephen has never pushed me. It's just that I know from being with the other Nigerians and watching a lot of Nigeria on the phone, following a lot of people, because I have a lot of people that ask me for help. I do. I have a lot of people, and I don't just throw money out there. So if anybody wants to follow me now and ask for money, don't. Because every time I've gone on a live video, Daddy Freeze, like 50 to 60 people want to follow me. I have 280 some people still backed up wanting to follow. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not in it for how many followers I have. And I'm not in it to be barraged by people asking me for money. You know, when Stephen has a problem, when he gets these bouts of malaria and he needs treatment, then I send him a small amount of money to get his treatment. When his son was in the hospital or his mother's in the hospital, I help. But what he also does, Daddy Freeze, if I send him, like I sent him money at his birthday last year, and I send him money at Christmas, he goes out on the street and he gives it away. I have videos of him giving away money that I have sent over for him. So he helps others over there in Nigeria. What I send to him helps other Nigerians.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. You are such a sweet
So,
lady.
like, how
My name
much?
is Samaria.
Hey, Samaria, let me
Nice to
allow
meet you.
Samaria to ask the question. Samaria, over to you.
Oh, what's your name?
Bobby,
Oh, Bobby. Where do you live? Sorry, I kind of joined late.
I'm in the United States in Washington
Oh.
State.
Oh, okay.
On the Pacific coast.
Oh, okay. Well, I live in Texas, anyways.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Are you?
And this guy's name is Steven, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's you there, Steven.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Steven. Nice to meet you too. Where do you live?
Okay. I'm in Warri. Delta State, Nigeria. Delta State, Nigeria.
Okay, Steven. Since when you there for Nigeria, I never see your mama age mates like this. Follow them. Why come with this one?
Same question. I think I've answered that before.
Oh, you did? Oh, my dear. Sorry, I didn't hear that. Oh. Now, when you don't reach in a ton, now when you don't reach your Igbo, now they remember say the age does not matter. Everything is love. Yeah. Okay. Now, the priest, what do you want me to say?
Just ask your question.
Yeah. I was just trying to wonder, like, Steve, what are your plans now? What are your intentions? What do you intend to do with her? Because one thing is for somebody to love you, and nothing is for you to play games with the person. Because at the end of the day, it's always the man that we ask, not the women. Women love genuinely, right, Bobby?
So, are you saying that men don't love genuinely?
No, but I was just wondering because she has come here under the freeze life. This is where we are talking about on this platform. So in event something goes wrong tomorrow, it won't be fair because we are all witnesses to this. That's why I'm asking you right now, what are your intentions? What are your plans?
Okay. First, I'll make it clear. I wasn't informed of this call. That was one. Secondly,
You were what?
I wasn't pre-informed on this call.
Oh.
That's one. So I wasn't prepared for any curiosity. She knew right from the beginning that you have to stay. If you ask my opinion, I was only hoping for Netherlands. Yeah, it's a boring country for me. My opinion, I wanted Netherlands, and I would have done it with my money. She knows I'm not crippled, so I do stuff to help myself.
No, but you are talking about a place right now, and that's not even what I asked you. The question I asked you is, what do you intend to do with her?
I'm driving to your question. We plan on getting married, and I also intend on going back to school.
Tell us about this, your school. How far have you gone with school?
Yeah, listen, it's not going to be a one-side relationship. Definitely, if I'm going to be in a house, I'm definitely going to take care of her. Either way. Play a role as a man.
Do you really love her, or is it your circumstance?
So that's my question.
Is it your circumstance that is making it look like you love her?
When you say take care of her, what do you mean?
We're already on it, and I'm marrying her, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm marrying her.
You're marrying her. She's in America, and you're in Warri, and you're marrying her. And she's 77 from the comment section.
We're not married
Let
yet.
me explain.
Hold on, Samaria. Let Bobby explain. Bobby, over to you.
Stephen, let me explain. We have applied for a fiance visa. So we hope to get married. We tried, Daddy Freeze, this is really interesting. When I tell you that the United States they've got bad attitude, I'm not kidding you. We have a 2-year college here in my city. And I saw on their brochure a Nigerian girl was attending there. And so I went down there to their international department and talked to them about bringing Stephen over to go to school. I said I would be his complete support. I would sponsor him. So we went through all the motions, everything, got him signed up at school. We did everything. The only thing is that there was a Nigerian living in Mauritius that I was talking to at the time, and he was going to school there, and he said, "You don't have enough documents." He said, "You don't have enough documents. They haven't given you the right documents." So I went to the school and I asked the woman there. I said, "What other documents do I need for Stephen? Because he's about to go for his view." She looked very quickly at her computer screen, very quickly. And she says to me, "Oh, that document, those documents are not for you." But my girlfriend at the time was very computer literate. She went online and she found a 13-page document of support that needed to be filled out for him, and that woman lied. She looked at me and she said, "You look like you have a lot invested in this. Be prepared for him to be denied." In other words, she knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. So yeah, if he comes over here and he wants to go to school, he can.
So how about you? Would you mind going to Nigeria?
I asked that question earlier on.
I've asked not once, not twice.
Okay, I just feel like maybe the officer, they meant well for you. Sometimes you never can tell.
They what?
They may have meant well for you.
Who?
All right, Samaria, one more question, because so many people are in the question box waiting to ask. So ask one more question. Don't worry, I'll be bringing you back.
Yeah.
Bobby, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. We find happiness and love in different places, but times, for me, I would prefer to find love within me. I will not do any overseas love. Okay?
Well,
it's
I
time
know
consuming,
a lot of people wouldn't, but
money.
This happened, and neither Stephen nor I saw it coming. So, and that is the truth. That is the truth. Because of our circumstances and the things he would say to me that, "No, I don't want a relationship," and all of this. And you know what? One day, as we were talking, I looked in his eyes, and I saw more love in his eyes for me than anyone else here, anyone, including my own family. And I looked at myself and I said, "Why am I crying over this Nigerian man in Benin who jilted me, when this guy honestly cares, has been with me like 3 hours in a night on the phone using his own data, and what it takes for them to charge their phones over there is crazy." But he does it every day so we can stay connected, so we can talk, because he knows I get upset easily when I can't talk to him. And so he is always got his phone charged, always.
Just take care of yourself, Bobby. Guide your heart.
It's not what people think. It's not what people think.
Enjoy the moment.
All right, Samaria, let me bring Oju Baby. Oju Baby is coming live.
Okay.
What did you say, Dottie Freeze?
Thank you, my darling. Thank you, Samaria. Oju, let me bring you live. Oju, are you ready? Or let me start with Delia Omar. Somebody said you can't advise a woman in love. Stephen, what do you think?
Oh my goodness.
Well,
Okay.
everyone is entitled to their opinion. So
I'm so sorry. Right now I'm even in the car. It's dark here. Good. I just wanted to say just something quick.
Can we see your face? We're not bringing on people without that, not showing their faces, please.
I know, Daddy Freeze. I'm
Uh-huh.
so sorry. I was at a light place before, but now I'm in a
Yeah,
car.
but
Anyway,
Samaria was still
let
asking
me
her
just
questions that time.
okay. Let me just quickly say something because I
Yes,
see that
go ahead.
differently. Bobby, I'm so happy for you. You know,
Thank you.
yes, you find happiness now. Enjoy it. And my brother, I'm so happy. It's not easy. How did they say it it's not easy taking care of or communicating with elderly people, and you have that time talking with her. I know she said you give her all the time in the world. You give her, I think this is what she needed at this minute. So, is it gonna last? I don't know. But as much as possible, you have lasted 5 years. Please give her the time that she needed. I think that's the only thing she needs from you. That love and the time that you are giving her this minute. That's what she needs. Whatever thing you are getting is also in exchange of that. But Bobby, I'm so happy for you. Happiness is what matters. It doesn't matter how you get it. Be happy. And
Thank you,
Stefan,
ma'am.
I'm so happy the way you speak, that boldness to come up and be speaking this way. Everybody bashing you, you still stood. Respect for you. That's the only thing I want to say. Daddy Freeze, I'm so sorry that I press when I'm almost driving out.
Where do you base, ma'am?
I'm in Germany.
You're in Germany too. That's
Yes.
interesting. So many people are in Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to condemn your love or anything. I mean, you are happy at this minute. That's what matters. And Stefan, you are making her happy at this minute. Continue. Honestly, it doesn't matter how or whatever, how long it's gonna last. Nobody knows.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, nobody knows. Period. Yeah, you can get in a relationship with somebody.
Exactly. You are happy. That's what matters. You are happy at this
Yeah.
minute. That's what
Absolutely,
matters.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's giving you the time, all the time that you needed. It's not easy
Yeah.
talking to someone. And overs is very boring. And at the age, I heard you when you said about your family not caring about you. So you find somebody that really care about you. That's amazing.
Yeah. I was blessed.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
blessed. I say that over and over again. It's hard to tell other people about him, though,
Yeah.
because the whole stigma. Um, a lot of people think they think the worst, and that's why I don't talk to very people about him. Because I don't. Well, when we were first talking to each other, we went on Instagram. That's where we got to be able to video and all of that, share pictures and everything. I think because then I started following a lot of other Nigerians, and they kept getting their accounts taken down. They became Instagram users, and what I figure is that they started following some of the white people that were following me, and they were reporting and they were blocking and reporting.
Yeah.
So I started telling all of these guys, whatever you do, don't try to follow these white women over here. Because, you'll be taken down. They don't understand that you're a good person. I know it. They don't. And I got to the point where I was telling people when they wanted to know what my Instagram was, I said, I have an international account.
Yeah.
I said, there's people on here from a lot of other countries around the world, especially Africa. I said, whatever you do, don't block and report them.
Okay. But are you happy? That's another question I want to ask you. You are happy at this minute?
Yes, very happy with Stephen. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, very happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Daddy Freeze, I have to
The
go so
only
that
thing.
someone else.
All right, my darling. even though I can't see people sending me requests, I will try to use. Thank you, Dela.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hi, babes.
All right. Oju. All right, we have Oju.
It really worked.
What happened to you?
I don't know. The thing was not working earlier on with this my main phone.
All right.
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Hello.
Here's Oju. Oju, what are your thoughts? Ask your questions.
I came in towards the latter part, but I just want to commend you. I'm in America as well, and I just want to tell you, living abroad is very it gets lonely. It gets really, really lonely. So finding someone over online or on social media, it's something that I've been doing for years. So I can relate to you, to what you're doing.
Thank you. Okay.
Right. So the person I'm currently dating, we met online as well, and it clicked. It worked. Consistency. He showed his interest. He showed how committed he was. You said something earlier on, getting data, charging the phone. Someone abroad, someone in Africa. Let's use my country because I'm from Nigeria. Someone in Nigeria staying up late, time difference, charging their phone, buying data. It shows the commitment that they have towards you, to just make you happy. And this young man, as you can see, him taking those steps to talk to you and not ask for too much, that goes a long way. Now, you don't have to explain yourself to anyone, because that was the same thing that happened to me. I think a year or two ago, I was sick. I was at home very, very ill. And I joined TikTok, and I found someone that made me happy. Made me happy in his conversations, made me happy in the way he just spoke. And he was in Nigeria, a younger dude, So, but people couldn't understand why I was talking to that person. Whenever you explain it to them, even your family member, they'll be like, why, when there are people here in America, why are you talking to someone all the way? He could scam you. He could just be using you for your money. He could just be deceiving you. I don't care. Now, the question I want to ask this young man is, have you kept yourself away from ladies for the past 5 years? Be honest to me. You don't have to answer me.
Well, the answer is no. The answer is no, because we met in Ghana just last year.
Wow. Okay. I love the honesty. I love it. And she's okay with that. You guys are good. You don't owe anyone any explanation. That's fine, as long as it makes you guys happy. When are you guys planning to see each other?
Well, we already saw each other last year, and we're working on the other part of. She wants me coming over. I actually asked her if she can stay in Nigeria, but she said no. So she wants me coming over.
So I do have to say, we tried to meet each other in Barbados. 2 times we tried, and the UK denied his transit visa. Which was really, really terrible. We had plans for his birthday. We had plans. His birthday and my birthday are close together. We were going to have a great time, but the UK spoiled everything.
I got you.
So we would have been together 2 more times, but fortunately we were able to go to Ghana and get the pictures that we needed for our fiancé visa. Because they will not honor a fiancé visa if you don't have pictures.
You need proof, you need evidence. So I love that. That's good. Also, my friend is Michael. I don't know if you know Michael from 50. Love. What's the show? What's that show called? Fiance, 90 Day Fiance. Yeah, Michael.
Oh,
so now he's in America. He's my friend. So if you need any information or how he went about things, I can help, link you guys with that, or, whatever information you may need, but it looks like you're on the right path.
I do follow him on Instagram.
Really? Oh, I'll tell him. He's a great guy.
I don't talk to him though, but I follow him because honestly,
yeah.
before I moved, I used to have a TV and I used to watch 90 Day Fiance. And I was, I was captivated because he was in Nigeria. And at the time, I was talking to Nigerians, but I thought that woman that he married was horrible. Man, that woman was horrible.
Yes, she was. And I'm glad you agree with that. So you're a good woman. You have a good heart.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. She was, I mean, so I'm watching that show with my family, right? And I can't say anything because I didn't want them to know that I was talking to Nigeria and that I felt that, what she was, oh, man.
Yeah. I know. I understand, but don't let the stigma, what is out there, don't let it mess with your own situation. Nigerians are great. People are great in general. People are still out there that have good hearts. If you find someone that makes you happy, happiness is all that matters, especially at your age and living abroad. It's lonely. I'm going through it, so I understand. I just want to commend you. Thank you for the time. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, honey. Thank you. God bless.
Don't freeze. Take care. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my darling. Thank you so much, my darling.
Wow, this has really been interesting. Really been interesting. Hasn't it, Stephen?
Well, you put me under pressure. A lot of people, me.
So, questions. When are you getting married?
Well,
we have to wait for the visa to come through.
But can't you marry without the visa? So I wanted to bring Samaria back. I can't see the list of people sending me requests anymore because after I think over an hour, Instagram gives us issues. So Samaria, back to you. What are your thoughts?
Everyone is talking about loneliness, importance of communication, which I understand. We are all in it together. Loneliness is everywhere. For people who do not like what I'm saying, I do not care. In as much as Miss Bobby, I want your happiness. I want you to be happy. Whatever that makes you happy in life, do it, regardless if it lasts temporarily or not. But I want you to open your heart, prepare yourself. If it works well, honey, I'll be happy. If it doesn't go well, enjoy the moment, okay? But let me tell you, Nigeria, where I'm from, there is no job. People, anything you call your job, you can stick to. People can be on the phone for 50 hours. That's not a criteria to measure love. Looking for where to charge your phone is not a criteria to say this is love. Okay? I'm not saying he doesn't love you. Yes, he may love you. He may not love you. That I do not know. But somebody being on the phone with you does not mean that they love you. Somebody being, spending data on you. Most people don't have a job. So they can be on the phone with anybody for 50 hours. That is not a criteria to say, oh, okay, they love me a lot. But that's okay. If he makes you happy, enjoy the moment. If you're happy with him, he's happy with you, enjoy it as much as it lasts. Stephen, take care of Bobby. Bobby's taking care of you. Let the love lead. Exactly. Enjoy it as while it lasts. We all deserve love, irrespective of where you find it. Location does not matter. Okay, Bobby? If you're happy with Stephen, that's okay. If you're able to travel to go visit him, be safe. If he's able to come here, good luck with him. But Stephen, you see how we gathered today for meeting on your behalf? Please take care of Bobby. That's the truth. We know there are so many things going on out there. There are so many stories. People have done other people dirty and all the rest of them. That's okay. I'm not saying yours will not work. I mean, what we are saying here, we are not projecting anything on you. What we are saying here is what the truth is. It doesn't matter if it's Bobby or it could be anyone else still. But I'm just saying, we just be realistic, because I will do unto you as I would like you to do unto me. I will tell Bobby what I will tell my sister. And I'm telling you what I will tell my brother. Just take care of her. That's it. Okay? Love is a beautiful thing, Bobby. You find yourself a good man, at least who sacrifices his time to be on the phone with you, regardless.
That's true.
That is beautiful. Enjoy it. Okay, sweetie?
Yeah.
Just be happy.
Yeah.
Just be very happy. But guide your heart. I'm not saying this because of Stephen right now. Normally, I would say when you fall in love, when you're giving people your heart, still guide your heart because anything can happen. People can break your heart anytime. You can decide to break break Stephen's heart tomorrow. Stephen may as well break yours tomorrow. So either way, just guide your heart and just be happy and be safe. Okay?
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. All the best, guys. Love is a beautiful thing.
Cute.
Daddy Freeze, that's all I have to say.
Mm-hmm.
I know I didn't join from the beginning, but then it is what it is.
Yeah. What we're going to do now is I have to end the live and come back. I have to end because I can't see people sending requests. So Bobby, please come back. Stephen, please come back. We continue the conversation.
Today is not for Rock of Ages. I'm not doing Rock of Ages today.
Which one is Rock of Ages?
Terrible BBLs. Let's talk about something else. Daddy Freeze, I'm done. Bye.
All right, my darling, bye. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end the live. So guys, we're coming back because I can't see your requests. I can't see your requests.
Okay, I think I won't be up again because I have other things to do.
Okay, but Bobby, you're still with us?
So, if she wants to continue, she
Bobby,
can.
are you still with us?
Yes. Yes.
All right. All right. So I'll bring Bobby back and we continue the conversation in 2 minutes.
Okay.
Do I have to request, or will you just bring me up? Daddy Freeze.
Sorry, say that again.
Do I have to request, or are you going to request?
Yes, request, please.
Okay, I'll try. If it comes up on the screen, I will. Okay?
Sorry, guys, we're coming back in 2 minutes. I just need to... So, guys, 1 minute. So 2 minutes, guys. Let me get another phone because this phone is dying. Mhm. Guys, how are you doing? That was a very interesting conversation. We're going back to it. I'm using another phone because that phone's about to die and I need to go and charge it. Bright Happy say Mugu. No, don't laugh at them, please. Let's. All right, so we're going live now. 3, 2, 1. Samaria. Samaria, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. We're going in hard. Sama, baby. How are you doing?
There's no volume though.
Eh?
Can you hear?
Is that Dele Odule? Is that my Egbon Dele Odule there?
Right now.
Egbomi, how are you doing, sir?
These people when they come for me, share na for life. Where be evidence tomorrow? When I want make a club, they follow that they encourage what I don't know, Shebi. Eh? Something where officers don't see, say head no they there. And go come they hear, they hell them, they encourage them. The truth all of them I know. Why I not go talk through?
But you have to calm down. You have to calm down. You have to calm down.
I can't hear you. Looks like you're muted.
Yeah, hello?
I'm not. The difference we can't hear you.
Oh, hello. You have to calm down, my darling. That's what I was trying to say. Our lady that just joined us. Okay, Bobby. Me and my fake account. Hi, Bobby. It's not a fake account. We know you now. Send me a request. Bobby, send me a request so I can bring you. Okay, Bobby is here with us. Shukbo, how are you doing? Okay, my sister that just joined. Please, what do you have to say?
Is that me?
Yes, the lady The only person who hasn't spoken here today. So go ahead. Bobby's back with us.
Okay. All right, cool. So, hi everybody.
Hello.
My name is Sejelo.
Okay.
I'm South African. I'm fully South African, and there is a trend, right, in South Africa of South African ladies dating Nigerians. Wonderful people, to be honest with you. No xenophobia here. However, we've also noticed there is a trend, right, of our very, very masculine Nigerian guys dating either your middle class working people like myself, middle class, employed fully, independent, able to do this and that for themselves. And I think the common trend is for them to either gain some sort of legality in terms of citizenship and that, right? Which is a concern. I've dated a Nigerian for 7 years myself. A very lovely guy. He has never, ever, for once, ever even suggested anything that has got
I'm
to
so
do
sorry.
with him
I had
being-
to. The other phone was dying, so I had to plug it. You might have to
Yeah.
recap. Take me from the top,
Okay,
please.
cool. All right, I'll take it from the top very quickly, Daddy,
Yes.
please. So, like I'm saying, I'm South African, right? As we know, we've got a lot of our Nigerian brothers here in South Africa. No xenophobia here at all. Not on my part. I've dated a Nigerian. He's Yoruba, a very lovely guy. We've dated for 7 years,
Yeah.
and he has never shown interest in being with me for any other legality in terms of citizenship is concerned. But there is a trade of Nigerian guys dating South African, either middle class. I think in South Africa, it's not so much as the elderly, but it's the working class people, right? And it also happens in churches where working class South African ladies are matched up with unemployed Nigerian guys, right? For them to gain some sort of legality in South Africa, right? But like I've said, I've dated a Nigerian for 7 years, and he was a good guy. He has never, ever indicated, none whatsoever, intentions of him wanting to be with me because he wanted to be a citizen here, none whatsoever. So I think the dynamics come to where we say, maybe with, as you guys call them, I'm going to attempt and say Obodoipo. I think that's how you guys call them, right? Older women, Yankee, older women, in terms of marriage and that. But it's not all Nigerians, you guys. And in South Africa, we call them Nigerians. So it's a term between Nigerians and South Africans. And if you ask me from experience, it worked out well. It worked out very well with that guy. He was not a Nigerian. He was my partner. So I think there must be, diplomatically or politically, we need to be correct. It's not all the time that a Nigerian younger person will date somebody outside of Africa or outside of Nigeria, that they've got ulterior motives. As a South Africa and as a South African, and we've got a history of xenophobia, that's not always the case. That we hate Nigerians, and all of that. But also, there are Nigerians who really, they are 419. You know? They are not, but it's not all of them. They are very good Nigerian people. So maybe sometimes it's love, you know? I think it's a contention between two people. Look, if I'm 72 years old and I'm dating, and when we're together, I feel that he loves me, he satisfies me, maybe not even sexually, maybe not even financially, but he fulfills a need that I've got. And we've got mutual, guys, why not? Regardless, he could be Ghanaian, he could be Zimbabwean, a Zimbabwean with a Nigerian, vice versa, or whatever. You know what I mean? Only that, unfortunately for us, Nigerian have got a very reputation, let's be honest.
Yes. And that is a problem.
That's
That's something that even myself, I had to look at our situation really hard really hard sometimes, and you know, and worry about that. You know, honestly, when we tried to get him into school in Canada, there was a lot of money that needed to be sent over to him for that. The only way I could do it was he had an uncle, or his sister had an uncle here in the United States, and the man, he agreed to help send it over, but he told Stephen, he said, this woman is a godsend, and you better not screw this up. You know, he sent me the text messages of what his uncle said, and you know, he wasn't able to. Canada denied him. I don't know why. I think it had to do with family backing and that kind of thing. Just like the paperwork that this lady here at this school here wouldn't send. I think that happened for him over there too. So, I mean, I don't know, but you know, I know Stephen has a job. Stephen has a skill. When I first met him, he would talk to me a lot of times from the office. He builds aluminum doors and windows. And I've watched him. He sent me videos of him actually working. And like I say, I was at many mornings when I would get up, he was at the office working when he would call. And but because nobody's building and nobody has any money to repair windows or anything, life's hard.
Is it a question? Is it okay?
Yeah.
Dodi Freeze, Samaria baby, is it okay if I ask you a question, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Cool. So, would it be an issue if people of the same ethnicity, people of the same country, people from the same country, date your 32-year-old date a 69-year-old woman? Would it spark the same conversation and debate? If they were both, say, example, American, would it spark the same?
Yes, it would, because it's the same thing all over the world. Even here in the States, when you see, elderly or less an older man getting married or hanging around a young woman, people always ask, is either for money or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's this. When it comes to marriage, when it comes to being with somebody, it's like, whether we call it love or whatever, it's still transactional. There will be something that will lead you to somebody, and there's another thing that will lead you to another person. Okay? To an extent, I just see it like being with somebody is still not free. Because there will always be a motive. There will always be something that will lure you, take you to where that person is, and vice versa. People go for people for something. I'm not saying love or marriage is transactional, no. But people go to people for something. Either you see an older man going for a younger girl because she's pretty, she's beautiful, he wants to break the hands of the younger ones and take her away. And you see the young girl going because he takes care of her and because he's there to provide and she's going to live a baby girl life. And that's why she'll go for him. These are what they begin to see the inner beauty of, okay, this person is attractive. There will always be that thing that stands for an attraction at first. Before you need the inner things that will make you fall in love with them and be like, oh, they're exceptional. Now I want to say I do with them. You don't just see people and you decide to like. You may see somebody, he looks good. He looks, I like the way he's his physique. He looks like, that kind of a thing. There will always be something out there. So that's the same thing you see when, irrespective of where it is happening, whether it's happening in Dubai, it's happening wherever, it's the same thing. If Stephen were to find himself an older woman in Nigeria, people would still ask, Stephen, what did you see in this one? But the reason why it's more like a concern is because Stephen is a man. Where we are coming from, there are little things that we look into when it comes to people and being together. This is not to say that everybody must have children, but if you decide to go for an older woman that doesn't have chances of having
Let
kids,
me say something on that, Samaria. You missed the beginning part, so let me just fill you in.
Yes, I do.
Bobby has grandchildren. She has a son and a daughter. Her son stays away in another state. Her daughter stays in Seattle with her. And the daughter has a son and a daughter. So she has a grandson and a granddaughter. And so Bobby has kids. Now, Stephen also has a child. He was married to someone who left him and went away with another person.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, that makes sense.
yeah. So because I was also worried, and she allayed my fears, saying it is okay.
But this is not relative to them, to be honest. I'm talking based on the question she asked me, things that make people put eye into it. But it's okay that the difference through life on that aspect, because I didn't know. But I'm just saying, when it comes to concerns like that, and why people always ask, oh, why this, why that? Because these are some of the factors, things that we look into before they start making those assumptions.
Well, I'll tell you something. Daddy Freeze, when I told you that there was a man in Benin before Stephen.
Yes.
And he got me, oh, babe, he said, you and I'll be together for 150 years, but just know that during that time, I will have a child. And I said, okay, how are you going to do that? How are you going to do that? I said, I can't give you a child. And he said, well, you can let your girlfriend carry the child for me. And I said, no way. There is no way in hell I am going to share my husband with another woman, especially a friend. And so what did he do? He married some little Nigerian woman that he tutored in school, so he told me. And she was lots younger than him, so he could have a child. And I said, well, now you've done it, man, because you're not coming over here. I know he wanted to come to the United States. Stephen doesn't. Stephen doesn't really want to come here except to be with me. And I don't know.
Did you say you tried to go to Canada and Netherlands?
No, Stephen said if he would go somewhere, he wanted to he would have gone to the Netherlands. He said that, not me.
Now, somebody's asking Bobby, how would you feel if Stephen got up tomorrow and said he wanted another biological child? Because you need to understand that the Nigerian mind is quite fixated on biological children, especially sons.
Yeah, I know. Yes, because
Samaria, John wants to join us. Sorry, Bobby, before you answer.
Yes.
John wants to join us. Please come down. I'm not bringing anybody up for too long today, so everybody's going to have their questions in. So I'll bring you back after John is done, and Confidence also wants to come up. So John, let me bring you up real quick.
That's fine.
Okay.
I gotta go.
All right, Samaria, but don't go anywhere because I'm going to need you. All right, go ahead and answer the question.
What was the question? I'm kind of lost now.
What if Stephen, John is here with us. John, I beg, no vex. So we're just doing, there's so many people on the line waiting to come in. Say you be my brother. I even send you WhatsApp. Say whether you go day.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so John is also going before you ask, she wants to answer a question. John, we also want to see you. I don't say you go to drive, go club. So, the question is, and permit me to ask it again, Bobby, what if Stephen, somewhere down the line, wants to have
children?
Yes.
Okay, we talking. I would love to adopt a Nigerian child.
But what if he wants to have a biological child? Biological children. You see, the American mindset is totally different from the Nigerian mindset.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I understand that, but it doesn't seem to be something that worries him. It doesn't seem to be.
What if it doesn't worry him for now? What if it would worry him 10 years from now when he's 45?
Now, I don't know why it should worry him, because if the guy is smart, it's very easy. Get a girl pregnant, take that child to an orphanage, make her go, both of you can adopt your same child. So you won't know.
John, you are not being nice, so please. We have Bobby here. John, say hi to Bobby. And Bobby, John, please, I'm begging you in God's name, please be nice. So, okay, John, over to you. What are your questions?
My questions are, if she was the one that was 25, would she date a 65-year-old?
She is 77, and John and Stephen is 35. Would you please send me a DM?
If she was one that was 35, would she date a 77-year-old man?
Let's be honest.
Depends. That all depends. Not in the United States, no. No, because the people in the United States have ruined their bodies. They've ruined their bodies. Yes. Ruined. They are obese. They drink too much. They smoke too much. They don't get exercise. No, those people here, this is funny, but my girlfriend and I used to laugh. We would go to town and we would look at these older men here in town. And I'd say, oh, there's one for you. And she'd laugh at me and say, not that one. No way, not that one. They don't keep themselves up here. The white men here don't keep themselves up. The black men look good. I'm dating a man. I will say that this man from church, he and I are companions. He knows about Stephen. Stephen knows about him. But we get together. We go to meals together. Sit together in church. Going to take a trip to California to see my son soon. But these are things.
Please don't finish our brother. We need them.
Like I said, the truth is that if you were 35, you will not settle for a 77-year-old man. So what that means is that whatever you get from this guy, please don't let that come to cry, because I can tell you 99% that guy is in it for all he can get. I'm being very blunt, honest, and sincere with you. Because when this happens, you guys are gonna run to your authorities and register it as fraud on Nigerians. As fraud on Nigerians. While you guys are the greedy ones.
Oh, John, calm down now.
45-year-old boy.
John, now why are they fear to bring you be this? Now why are they fear to bring you be this?
John, where do you live?
John, be calming down. You see? Okay, John, let me ask you a question. Is there no possibility? Hold on. Hold on.
Not knowing that she's being defrauded.
Hold on, John. Let me ask you a question. What if Stephen is genuinely in love?
That is first. There is no human being on earth that at the age of 45 will be in love with a 77-year-old person.
No, John is 30. Sorry, Stephen is 35. Not
35, yes. That's one generation ahead. That is and 35 plus 7, 42 years older. That's one generation ahead of him. It's not possible.
So John you are trying to tell me that you can never fall in love. You are trying to tell me that you can never fall in love with a 70-something-year-old woman.
Fall in love with her as how?
As how?
As how? As what now? That if it's as what? How?
What
Why should I
if?
fall in love with a
But you see, this guy, I brought this guy on live. Okay, hold on, John. John, hold on. This guy doesn't ask her for money. He doesn't want to come to America.
Not yet.
They've been together for 5 years. When is the yet?
Give it some time.
Please. This is your man working. The next thing we go ask her for, now her 401k, her pension, now all her savings. That's it, get one investment within Nigeria. We won't make like the next investment. That everybody in Nigeria will be looking up to that investment. Just bring small. Let's do it.
But what if the guy, you see, the problem is I wanted to bring you when the guy was there, because maybe you would have seen the sincerity in the guy. It's not every Nigerian guy that, you see, Bobby, there's a term for older, you know what Oyinbo is? Like white. Yeah. So there's a term for older white people in a relationship. It's called client.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So they say, oh, she's his client.
Oh,
That's the word. But you see, I wanted to bring Stephen up. I wanted to read his body language. Stephen, to me, I may be wrong. Stephen does not look to me like he... Of course, see, even me, I'm with my wife for some benefits. John, even you are with your wife. You can't just date somebody that you are not getting anything at all.
That is. The fact that someone is living in Nigeria and chooses to date from the dating pool of people living in America is already a lie.
No, now listen, that's not how we met. That's not how we met. Difference in how you meet. There's a difference in how you meet.
How did you meet?
Okay, there's a game you can put on your phone. It's called Words with Friends.
Okay.
And it's an interactive game. You can challenge people, real people on this game, and you can text with them. Okay, you can text with them. We met there. There was no covering up. There was no being somebody else. That I met on the same app. He pretended he was a white guy. And he was a classic textbook Yahoo boy. Textbook.
That was your former guy, right?
Because they all have the same story. They all do. They all have the same story. And so, and my girlfriend, when we started going on...
Yeah, go ahead, John.
Sorry, madam, I'll tell you something. I'm telling this in from a genuine heart. Huh? This guy knows that you're former boyfriend, and they must have discussed that you are quick to identify them, so you should die.
They don't know. They don't know each other at all.
You will never know. You will never know until you carry your... See, I wouldn't have had a problem with all this. If not that when it happens, you guys will go and cry to the FBI, and the FBI will count another case of fraud against the church. While you guys are the greedy people...
No, John, don't say that. John, no. She's lonely. She wants a relationship. Listen, John, you missed out a lot of the beginning part. And that's why I wanted to bring you up early so you would hear the full story. She is lonely in America. Her children and grandchildren are not really there for her as much as she would want to at 77. This guy has filled in the vacuum. He has been there for her for 5 years in her loneliness. Now, the only thing I would advise you, and there's a question I asked Stephen. I said, Stephen, if you go to America, I said, even if he goes to America, he will take care of her in America. Now, the only thing I would advise you, Bobby, is don't any money that is more than buying Stephen's ticket. Don't give him any money that is more than $1,000, $500. If he needs money, help him. Nigeria is hard. John, Nigeria is hard.
Can I say something? There is truth in what John is saying. There is truth. Only that he's a bit harsh. He's not coming. There is truth in what he's saying. I think ma'am should consider the statistics that are there and the facts that are there. She already knows that there is Yahoo boys. She already knows the modus operandi.
She's not stupid.
This is another grooming process. This is another grooming process. It's a long con. This person is going to drag on for years, and by the time that he lands in America, how long is it going to take for him to get a job and start taking care of her and all of that? So he's probably just buying time. I think, ma'am, no, you are in your rights to feel however emotionally that you feel for him.
My girlfriend,
the facts that are there.
My girlfriend,
the statistics that are there.
Okay, listen, my girlfriend married a Nigerian through a 90-day fiance visa. It took him, at that point, it took him a while. It took him a while to get a job. He actually worked for me. I paid him under the table to help him make money so that he could help with the bills at home. He worked hard. He did what he needed to do. Stephen will do the same. And he will, and I'm going to help him all.
Vulnerability will make you lose ground. If you're too vulnerable, if vulnerability will make you lose ground.
What do you mean vulnerability? What do you mean?
I mean in instances that probably maybe when you sit down with yourself and you introspect, are you lonely? You know, the fact that your children and your grandchildren, they're probably not around you. Is it a I need somebody around me issue? You know what I mean? And is this guy playing into your weaknesses? Does he know your weak points? Those things. I think they are intelligent questions that you need to ask yourself before anybody asks you. And you already know how these people work.
Yeah, I do know how they work.
John, let me bring Oju. Man, John, I did bad you, but I want me to calm down small. Sure you get? No go anywhere.
Okay.
No go anywhere. Just day. Make I bring Nene and then Oju come live, please.
No, Allah.
But why are we letting John go?
I'm bringing a lot of people. I'm going to let you two go. There's so many people queuing up to come.
Okay, and whenever you're ready, I'll tell
Yes. Oju, let me know once you're ready.
I didn't know that I was going to be a celebrity.
And you're very smart. If you know how they work, you're very smart. You shouldn't be conned into anything.
Honestly, I do know how these Nigerians work. And you know what? So I know a few words. Noala, Abegu, Novex, Alai. How about Alai?
What is Alai? What does Alai mean?
Alai means like chairman.
When you say that, they think you're a fake account. And I've been blocked. I've been blocked because of the words I say.
Have you sent what is it, these vouchers? What are they called? Apple something. iTunes vouchers. Something like that. Have you sent those to Africa?
That what?
What are they called? Can somebody just help me quickly?
What voucher?
Yeah,
Which voucher? Gift card?
Gift cards. Have you sent gift cards?
Oh yeah,
You've sent gift cards.
yeah.
To him? To your boo?
Well,
Man.
I've sent them to a lot of Nigerians, the people that I have tried and tested, and know that they were sincerely needed it.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Why I came back was, right? I'm on the notion, like, I'm not taking sides. There are no sides. But I will forever say this. If you're not in America, if you have not been living here for the past 20-something years, like myself, you will not understand that America is lonely. That's one. Two, if you find love somewhere else, listen to what this woman said. She's older than me, I should give her respect. She said she gives under the table job. She sabi wetin dey sup for our side now. She knows what happens to Nigerian people when we come. We don't have papers yet to work. She knows all this. She's smart. She's not dumb. She knows what she's doing. She has vetted. So the other Ongbeke that was talking earlier on, saying, shouting at her as a woman, saying that, let me not even pray for her to reach this woman's age to be single, because then she will remember this lady and know that America is lonely. That's one. Two, you don't know where you can find your love. Someone that will give you solace. Someone that will be there to talk to you. Do you know what it means to have someone that will just pick up the phone to talk to you abroad? Do you know what it means? And that is not asking you for money. That's not asking you for anything. That talks to you and like gives you peace of mind. Your children, your grandchildren, everybody has left you. Nobody's catering for you anymore. Are you joking? Do you know how many people go into depression and buy from there? She has finally found someone that gives her all that thing. And you're telling her
tell you something. I went through a period of time when I wanted to commit suicide. It was that bad. It was that bad. And you know what? I called my daughter who lives right here in town. I said, would you at least check on the phone, call me, just check on me. Do you know she didn't one time do it, even knowing that I wanted to commit suicide?
I had to in the beginning.
I had to call.
Please, let her talk.
No, let her talk. Stop interrupting, please.
Please.
I had to call my neighbor. I called my neighbor and I asked her to please, it was during COVID. I said, would you please come sit outside my door and talk to me? Because I feel like committing suicide right now. I am
Don't say that. Don't say that. You can't just say I feel like buying myself, because TikTok will knock us off. You can't use those strong words. Please don't be angry. I wanted to take my life. That's better.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yes.
Please. I'm so sorry about that.
That's okay. I know they're stupid on this thing, but I didn't know they were really that stupid. I have been sanctioned so many times that I can't even believe that this is a real platform some days. But I really, and then she had me come to her house and have me sit outside so that, we can't infect each other, it was also stupid. And I got a phone call. So I got a phone call from a Nigerian on my phone while I was there. And I went and I got up from the table. I took the call to talk to him. And when I got back, she says, why do you have to let those people blah, 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 blah? And I'm like, are you kidding me?
I'm still live. Let me show you something.
If that was your phone that rang, if it was her phone that rang,
and I have a
very
important.
So why shouldn't I answer a call from a Nigerian?
No.
What is that all about?
See.
It wasn't even Steven. It was one of my other friends over there. I don't understand
Okay, go ahead. Tell me.
But I have seen a video of a Nigerian guy who lives here in the U.S., and he said the United States is one of the loneliest countries in the world. And it's true. I moved to town so I wouldn't be isolated out in the bush. I call it the bush because everybody can relate. isolated out there. And so I have house right there on this side and a house on this side. Houses
But
across
just
the
can you
street.
chat it?
Do these
Is there
people
something you
come
can
over
give
and
me
say
a clue
hi?
for?
No, they
Can you
don't know
chat
you,
it with
do
me?
they?
I can chat.
No, it's America. Stay in your house. That's what everybody
If
does.
you really want me to
Somebody
talk.
can. I'm so sorry to cut you off, ma'am. A lady passed away a couple of weeks ago or a couple of days ago.
I know.
And she was in her apartment for 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, chat.
An African lady
enter the
for
chat.
2 weeks. They didn't know she's spied, that she's gone. Because nobody checks up on anyone in America. You go do your thing. You hustle. Nobody checks up. Nobody cares if you're alive. Everybody's finding their daily bread. So I understand what this woman is saying. So please, let's not use our corrupt mentality to now infringe on her and impose it on her. No, it's not fair. If I find someone in Africa that I love, it's me. I know what I'm doing. I use my KYC. I do my due diligence. I know my customer. If for you guys that don't know tech, go know your customer, KYC. Do investigation on the person you're talking to. Research, test them. If they're past all of that, forget what human beings, forget what anybody else is saying. As long as you're happy, your life. This woman, she doesn't have, God forgive me, but she's an elderly lady. Let her be happy for the remaining years she has on earth.
Perfect.
You know, the other thing, I'll tell you the other thing I did to check on Stephen. The other thing I did to check on Stephen was I traveled all the way from Washington State to Las Vegas, Nevada, to meet with a Nigerian pastor of an RCCG church because I wanted to verify that Stephen was a good guy. Because Stephen showed me where he lived. I could see it on Google Earth, and I could see an RCCG church close by. Now, this pastor here is he's a head pastor. And I knew he could talk to the people in Nigeria. Well, he ended up talking to Stephen. And he said, now, if I were to call and if I were to get a hold of this pastor, RCCG, and he would get a hold of your church because their churches were close by, he said, what would I find? So
I just said in the beginning that there is nothing wrong. I said
he was fine with it. He said, I believe he's okay.
If two people have got mutual understanding, if two people understand themselves, they are in love, praise God for that. If they give each other comfort and whatever, praise God for that. However, with ma'am, she knows the modus operandi. She knows the facts that are associated with such operations, right? So it's only fair for us to say, look, after all it's said and done, the lovey-dovey, the hunky-dory, let's go back to the facts and possibly, like John was saying, possibly what could be the imminent, I don't want to say imminent danger, but what the facts drive to. That in conclusion, at the ultimate end, you don't want to be a victim. If he gives you comfort, my sister, right on. If you love him, he loves you, right on. But you know the facts that are there. Just be careful. Don't give up your pensions, your whatever, your investments. And I'm worried now that there is a pastor that's involved. A pastor who then ma'am went to for confirmation or whatever. That is dangerous grounds, ma'am. That's dangerous ground.
Yeah, I don't like that pastor too.
It's dangerous ground. Like I said in the beginning, in my statement, here in South Africa, there's a lot of Nigerian churches that we go to. And what happens is that they pair working class South African ladies with unemployed Nigerians. I dated a Nigerian, happily healthy relationship for 7 years. We were very happy. I love that guy to bits. And even tomorrow, I will still mention him. However, in churches, what happens is that they pair employed South African women with unemployed Nigerian guys. And guess who does the pairing? It's the Nigerian pastor.
Wow.
Well, this is different. It's different. It's very different over here. You know, it's very different.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
You know the modus operandi, you know these terms, you know how they work, you know, just be careful.
Yeah.
You can't know it all. That's one thing I would say. You can't know it all. I agree with you needing to be careful. You can't know it all.
True.
Right. Right, but I honestly, I have learned a lot. I mean, I learned a lot from dating those other guys. I learned a lot from some of the ones that were, you know, um, telling me they wanted money because of this and because of that, and I learned how to check that out. And
He kept you alive.
oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
But what if he
Yeah, I
breaks
would.
your heart? Won't that speed up
Goodbye.
the pie?
The pie.
What?
If he broke your heart, wouldn't that speed up your demise? Pie means to end. We use that word.
Stephen, well, speed up my demise.
If he breaks your heart, like you are nursing a heartbreak at 72, now you're almost 80. Can you handle the pressure?
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But I can't, he's an individual. He's a person. He needs to be himself. And, if he decides that I am too old, he and my girlfriend, that's now my ex-girlfriend, they both of them said, we're going to make sure you never have to go to a old folks. He said over and over again, I'm going to take care of you.
People say all sorts of stuff when they're in love.
Well, I realize that, but yeah, I'm taking my chances, but I'm taking my chances with anybody else here. There is a guy here at my church that, yes, we are companions at this point. We do things together. He and I had a real bad.
So you have a good thing. You have a plan B, plan C, plan D. I like you. I like her. I just found a new friend. You see? So, Daddy Free, she answered your question. She will not buy. She will not buy because she has cushion for her heart. She has plan B.
Madam is not. You say she's laughing. She's not.
I love her. I think this woman knows what's up. I beg. She knows. I beg.
Well,
you were here wanting to rain fire.
With Stephen and I talked about plan A, plan B, and all that kind of stuff, life is short. Excuse me, but life is very short. And, my kids, yes, they've cut it shorter than it should be. And they've taken a lot of joy out of my life. And, to meet this other guy, do I wish he'd come along sooner? Maybe. But, I feel a need for him. He's lonely too.
Okay.
I feel a need for him. He feels a need for me.
Period.
And Stephen understands that.
As he should.
Yeah, he's not happy with it when I'm with him. He'll say, "Are you going to be at Charles' house tonight?" All that stuff.
He's jealous. He's a little jealous.
Well, he is, but he's over there.
Now, let me ask you: are you doing anything with Charles?
Daddy Freeze, you need to be censored.
Okay.
No. I want to know because at this point I've been rooting for you, so I want to know.
A moment of truth. The moment of truth.
So I want you to be honest. Have you been doing something with what's the guy's name again? Charles. Yes.
We've had our moments. I'll put it that way.
What does that even mean?
Sometimes, he doesn't live close by, So if I go there or he comes here, for an evening,
Can lick plates, wash plates.
sometimes we don't go home. Sometimes we don't go home.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So, but that doesn't take away from Stephen.
At all.
At all.
Exactly.
No.
Guys,
No.
why?
Wow.
But Stephen knows.
Of course.
Stephen knows.
Does he know what goes on when the phone is off?
TMI.
Well, yeah, if I were not to answer him, because he comes in every night and every morning, and if I was not to answer him, he would, it wouldn't be good. So I answer him, we video, if he could recognize if I wasn't home. So I can't lie to him. I'm not going to even try to lie to him of where I am. He'll ask me, are you going to Charles tonight? Are you going to do this? Are you going to do that? Sometimes I say yes, sometimes I say no. Depends on what I'm doing.
So it's an open relationship. So it's an open relationship.
What do you mean by what's an open
Now, how would you feel if you called Stephen and he was at some girl's house?
Ooh, good question.
Yeah, I know. I've been asked that a lot of times, and he never has been. He never has been.
I don't. Go ahead.
No.
What part of Nigeria is Stephen from again? What part of Nigeria is Stephen from again?
He's in Delta State, Warri.
What is his tribe? Do you know his tribe?
Yes, he's Igbo.
Igbo.
Warri na Igbo.
No, he's an Igbo boy that lives in Warri.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Stephen has there's never been a minute that I suspected anything. And if I say something to him, he'll shoot the camera around and show me who it is. Because he lives in a compound. And there's, a lot of people, a lot of noise. Now, the man from Benin, that guy, I swear that guy had his woman there at the place, and he would say, oh, no, that's just my neighbors going by the door, stuff like that. But he would never show me.
But this one shows you evidence. Okay, makes sense. Okay, I said something earlier on about open relationship, and you said, what is that? Okay, let me try and explain. Open relationship is when two people come together, like you and yourself, that you love this young man, but you're in a long distance, and then you both agree to date other people, but be transparent. Dr. So, what's up? But be transparent with each other. So when you go over to Charles' house, you let him know. If you're sleeping over, if you do something, you let him know. But just always be transparent. And vice versa. Him too. If he goes to a lady's house or a girl comes over, they do something, he lets you know. So just the open relationship, but knowing two of you are still locked in, if that makes sense.
Right, yeah. But as far as I know, he's never been in another relationship. So that's good,
Well, it doesn't need to be a relationship. It can just be a lady he's seen. Just the way you're seeing Mr. Charles, he can just be seeing someone in Nigeria. Doesn't mean they're in a relationship. Do you understand?
Right.
But he lets you know about it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I believe he would let me, because I know, I know he's jealous of Charles, and that hurts me. Because I tell him, I said, Stephen.
So you're a 77-year-old player. Because
Cougar, Daddy, phrase.
Yeah, I'm learning from you. I'm literally taking notes.
She's a hot cougar.
You're making me out to be bad.
No, I'm learning how to act when I'm 77.
We're not lonely around here. We're not lonely.
Well, yeah. Like I said, there are very few few people here that I associate with. Very few.
Mm.
And my best girlfriend, she just turned everything upside down on me.
What do you mean, your
Actually,
girlfriend? Were you in an intimate relationship with this girlfriend, or she was just a girl that was your friend?
She is a girl that was my friend. When she was 9 years old, I met her. I used to take her to church in the school bus.
Wow.
Yeah, I known her for that long, and she turned on me.
What do you mean by turned on you? I want to hear the background of the story. How did she turn on you?
Okay, Charles and I went on a church thing.
I can see a lot of church in this, though. Is it me?
She's a good believer. No.
Okay.
The church that I go to, where Charles goes to, we had like a seminar kind of a thing, a week of, having different meetings, seminars and things like that. And they were having one at a similar church in another state. Well, Charles' best friend from California was going to be there. So he wanted to go down to this event. And he asked me if I wanted to go along. Well, as it turned out, I texted Stephen on the way and I said, I'm going to this thing with Charles. But on my way, I said, the connection, the internet is not good on the way. So if I turn off my phone because there's no connection where I'm going to be, don't worry about me. Well, he did worry. I did turn off the phone. He did worry. And he called her and asked her if she would check on me or knew what happened to me. I don't know why he did that when I had texted him that in the beginning.
Why did you call the pastor, the RCCG pastor in America, to check up on him? The same way he's checking up on you. Fair play, if you ask me.
Now listen, that doesn't have anything to do with it. Because in the beginning, Daddy Freeze, when I didn't know for sure, when I wanted to be sure about him. Plus, I wanted to find out how in the hell do you guys get to send money to Nigeria? Because they won't let me here. I was trying to find out how. I was trying to find out how can I do that. And he sent me to some store, and the guy at the counter said, well, they're going to ask you all these questions, and I knew I wasn't going to pass because I'd have to say, well, I met this guy in Nigeria. I want to send him some money. But anyway, so back to this story. So, this is what she did. Now, this is somebody that's supposed to have my back, okay? She's my best friend. She should be happy for me than if I have a friend in the church and Stephen, right? She gets on the phone with him and she tells him, and he texted, he showed me the messages. She says, you guys might be finished. I hear that she and Charles went to another state for this church conference, and they're sharing a hotel room. I think, and then she says, I think I heard that.
You think?
But were you sharing a hotel room?
What kind of a bitch does that?
Okay, that's not your friend. You cut her off. That's not your friend.
I have cut her off. Cut her off.
Clock it.
But let me ask you. In reality,
let me tell you one more thing she did. Let me tell you another thing. She's done many things right now, but one of the other things, she took a picture of Charles and I in church from the back. We've got our heads together because we're looking at a program in front of us. But she takes a picture that makes us look like we're kissing. Then she texts me and she says, oh, and by the way, I am telling Stephen about you and Charles holding hands in church and everything else, and cheating on you, on him.
That's a friend of
what
me.
she did. That is what she did.
That's why I don't have female friends. Hating bitches.
Hey, cool down.
No, you're absolutely right.
Yes, ma'am.
I have called her so many things you can't even believe it. And she continually does stuff that it's a long story. And people have said, well, she's just jealous of you. Well, maybe she is, but she's got a bad way of showing it.
She wants your man.
And, she continually posts now about how she's so glad to get rid of me as a friend and all this stuff, and how toxic I am and all this stuff. I just, for her to do that is about, she'll never be back in my life. Never.
Never.
And at the church, they're like, well, you need to work on yourself. You've hurt her, and I said, I've never hurt her. I paid for 2 trips to Barbados for her. I bought her a laptop. I buy her clothes. Every time we go on a trip, I pay for the hotel room.
She needs to be cut off. How old is she, ma'am?
She's in her 50s.
Oh, that isn't fair, though. That's snitching.
Yeah, it's terrible. And she told Stephen, he asked, would you please go to the house and check on her and make sure she's okay? And she said, no, I will not. She says, because I don't want to take her verbal abuse. I said, what verbal abuse? Nobody, if you go to check on somebody, especially me, all by myself, no kids, nothing, you come to check on me, am I going to verbally abuse you?
Nah.
No.
Nah. I have a question.
Ulterior motives.
Right.
Ulterior motives. She also posted a picture of our church, and in that picture, it was a video. In that picture, my Charles was up there singing, and so were some other people. But Charles was the focus of her video.
Do you mind sharing the nationality of your church pastor, if you don't mind?
He's African American.
Okay. I have another question, ma'am.
Oma, before you go any further, I want to play something. I want to play something for you guys.
Okay.
And I need you guys to hear this. Just off the tops, so you guys can be proud of what we do here on our lives. Oops. I wanted to remove only Bluetooth. Okay. So let's hear this.
That I saw on Instagram that was talking very prosperous now.
This is the Senate president. Let me take you back again.
There's a young boy that I saw on Instagram that was talking very prosperous now, but he said that he was targeting me anytime I was traveling as a governor using commercial jets. And then one day he was lucky.
The Senate president watches my live. Do you remember this was my live?
Remember that flight attendant?
Yes, now, Coach Wilfred.
Wow. Yeah, that flight attendant, Coach Wilfred, that met him in the plane. Oh, God is good. Social media, don't play with social media. People are watching. Your life can connect with any angle on social media.
I even have the video here.
Free.
So
This is the video.
I decided to pull a stunt. Remember, I've understood the dynamics of the system. And as a cabin crew, you make a lot of money from nice top allowance, people dash you money. So when I go on flight, the kind of money where they drop for cabin crew, no before plenty money, and they take and go house. At that time, my then governor Akpabio, God bless him. Whenever he comes on flight, he was always very generous.
Woo! Wow.
Daddy Freeze is very popular. I mean, even here in South Africa.
Are you serious?
Daddy Freeze. I'm very serious.
Oh, wow.
You understand certain things. I know that you are from Ibadan. I know Ibadan through you. I know.
I think I have to come and start connecting with my South African family.
You are famous even here. And unfortunately, you always go to the UK to meet with, what is that pastor's name?
Pastor Toby.
Toby. So you are quite famous. I'm surprised that it's we see Nigeria through your lenses, to be honest. We see Nigeria through you. We've been following you for years. Though we might not be as famous on this platform like John.
John still is coming back. John is coming back. But I want to keep him to the end because John is a handful. Oh my goodness.
He's a little bit rough.
Yeah. He's blunt. He's straightforward. But what I'm trying to say is that, Daddy, please, I'm not sure why is it that it's a surprise. We see Nigeria through your lenses. So, yeah, you are a big deal.
Daddy Freeze, you are a big deal. You need to connect with South Africa. But can I ask these two questions to this lady before I forget? Sorry.
All right, go ahead. Continue. I'm so sorry.
My phone in here.
Yes, ma'am. Please plug your phone because I'm loving you. I found a new bestie. We should. I have a question while you're plugging your phone. Whenever your boo calls, the one in Nigeria, whenever you guys call, do you guys do camera down? Do you know what camera down is?
No.
Okay, let me
just about guess. No, we don't do anything. Nothing off color at all. Nothing. No.
It's good. I respect him then. I respect him and you. Because a woman, sometimes we want to be touched, we want to be filled, we want to feel a certain feeling, So maybe when he calls on video, you guys just do camera down, just 40 minutes as adults,
No, we don't.
Don't do it.
No, he's never even asked to do that. And
Oh, that's a good man.
Yes, it is a good man. And here's the other thing. I am smart enough to know that you can also get scammed that way.
Yeah.
Oh, so he asks to see your noodles
Yourself.
and then he blackmails you with your noodles.
That's camera down.
But what about when you went to Ghana? Did he see the noodles live? Did he eat out of the bowl of noodles?
You are so terrible. Bring John back up in your place.
Bobby's saying I should press X.
Yeah.
Daddy, please go to the comment section, Daddy, please.
Let me go to the comment section and type. I'm out. Guys, ask your questions. Let me turn off my video. I'm in the comment section. I'm in the comment section now.
I'm not seeing any of the comments except
Really?
for my own.
Okay, try something. Drag your screen down, drag it down, and then drag it back up. So, and then let me know.
All I'm getting is where I joined and a couple in between, and then I made a couple of comments after it says share video.
Yeah, it's frozen. Mine is still going because I keep dragging it down and pushing it back up. It does that sometimes. I'm so sorry. But they're saying good things. They're hailing you in the comments. They're saying nice things. Another question, the second question I have for you, ma'am, is when do you ever see you guys actually getting married? I know you said you're open to adoption and all that, but do you see him coming to America, you guys living together in your house, all of that? Be honest.
We have a fiance visa in the works right now.
Perfect. Okay, I missed that. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, we do.
And you have in plan what's going to happen when he comes, what type of work he's going to do, the under the table stuff, of course, and you're okay with all that.
Well, I would like to see him maybe go to school. You know, he needs to learn to drive. He doesn't have a car. He's never learned to drive. So taking driving school, maybe going to this junior college here and, you know, finding work that way.
I love that.
Yeah, and he can do under the table stuff too, but that's not always safe. And the stupid ICE stuff going on now, you got to watch what you're doing.
True. You're right. Because it's not going to be easy, especially in the first 1 or 2 years when he comes, before he gets his work authorization. So I don't want you to like give up or get irritated or get annoyed whenever you see that, oh, he's just in the house, he's not doing anything. You know, so it's good that you're having these conversations because it can cause a rift in relationships.
Well, I have a good sized yard here. There's a lot of work to do in the yard that at this point I have to pay to have it done. You know, he and I can work together at that. There are things that we can do.
Okay.
I don't need his money. I don't need him to make money for us to survive. We'll be fine. We will be fine.
But you know, he has family back home. He's a man that he still needs to take care of his people, his family.
We'll be doing that. We will be doing that. Okay. And you know what? There's other guys that I talk to, and I will continue to talk to, and some of them I'll be able to help us. We will be able to help. We talked about starting a foundation to help people back in Nigeria. He's got friends there that if he sent money to them, he knows they would honestly go out. There's a blind man in his family that he helps when I'm able to send some extra. And so he helps them. You know, we'll be able to help people back in Nigeria if we are allowed.
Okay. Awesome.
These are awesome. People who are vulnerable, who are in need, right?
Yeah. Yes. He, like I said, I have videos of him going out on the streets, and he bought a whole plate full of bananas for a young boy so that the young boy could go to school. He could be off for the day and go to school. He went to the school one year for his birthday. He went to the school and he took school supplies and that kind of stuff, and the kids sang to him. He showed me all of that. You know, even when they bought the plate of bananas, they gave them away to people right there on the street.
Good job. Just be careful. Good job, though.
Yeah.
Good job.
Def. No, me, I don't have any other questions. Like, she's won my heart. I'm rooting for this relationship. I'm rooting for it. I followed you. I'll be checking up on you guys. We're rooting for it because, like I said, there are great guys out there. I said, Michael, he's my very good friend. We saw everything Angela did to him. You, on the other hand, you're supportive, you're loving, you're caring. You even send money back home for the people, not even him, for his people. So you care about his own people, his family. That's how you know true love. Please don't be distracted by what these people are saying. As long as you're ready for the bulletproof. If anything happens, if bad happen, you are ready for the impact. That's it. The rest, enjoy yourself, be at peace, be happy. He brings you joy. But I have a question. How old is he? Sorry, I missed that.
35.
Oh, it's my age.
Yeah. Yeah, he is young. I agree. He is young, but you know, that's life.
He's young but not stupid.
Right. Thank you, Daddy Freeze. Yeah.
Good job, though. Good job.
Yeah.
So John wants to come back. Who's going to volunteer?
I will go. Bye-bye.
You have to come back, Oju.
No, you don't go nowhere. Bye, ma'am.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Bye, baby. Thank you.
All right. So John is coming back now. John, will you announce your name? John, don't vex. This is calling me on WhatsApp. All right, guys. So Bobby, you know, John is a bit harder than I am, but he means well. He's one of my best friends on Instagram. He's hard on even me too, and I quarrel with him, but he's just hard. That's his John. But he means well. So John, I don't psych you, I don't yap you. Now God, I take beg you, just stay gentle because Everybody's waiting for your talk because they know say this table will have no legs by the time you are done.
I'm sure South Africa might also catch stray bullets here. Anyway.
Bobby.
Yeah.
Bobby. You know, some people will come and tell you stories. Some people who support that trade, that lifestyle, will come and tell you how okay it is. But I am not in support of taking someone's heart, of obtaining via false pretense. It is a crime, it is a criminal offense. It is punishable under Section 419 of the Criminal Code of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and it must be treated as such. Let me tell you something. You see, all these things you described is advanced fraud.
Now, John, did you hear her? She is guarded. She has a guy that is her friend and is her support in America.
That is it. These boys have evolved over time. The more you try to evolve is the more they try to evolve. These boys constantly, you see that aluminium company you said he works in? It might be somewhere close to his house where he goes to change into their coveralls, pretends he works there every day so that he will buy your mind as a legit hustler. Listen.
Daddy, please take that man off.
I have the mind of a criminal.
Don't take John
and
off.
it only
You
takes
have the
someone.
mind. Yeah, you do
I
have
have the mind of a criminal, and it only takes someone who has the mind of a criminal to catch a criminal.
Okay. Belinda, sorry, let me bring a lawyer. Belinda, can you join us on this live? But I don't want somebody that will join John, because then I want
Daddy, please.
Wait, I'll let you know where you can go. Wait. Belinda, can you join us?
Daddy, please, man, you know the truth. You know that, see, madam, let me take it back to history, yeah? Back in the, I think, early 2000, a bunch of Nigerian young men, the age of this same man you were talking about then, defrauded a Brazilian bank. They brought the Brazilian bank and its executive to Nigeria, simulated the office of the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, and they met them there. It looked so real. The same way you were convinced, the same way you're convinced, is the same way those executives were convinced that this is a sure, legit transaction. And they released monies in millions of United States dollars. And it was a fraud. I wouldn't have weighed any opinion in this your matter. I would have allowed the boy enjoy for as long as he can. I see them every day on the streets of Lagos driving GLEs. Like your money, like GLEs.
Doesn't drive anything. He doesn't even know how to drive.
He doesn't have a car, John. John, he doesn't even have a car.
He doesn't have a car,
Daddy, please. So Daddy, please, if you believe that, if you believe that, then you have no reason to doubt that the name of Jesus is Jesus and not Yehoshua. Because I know you think critically. You think critically.
Bobby, can you see John is yabbing me too now? He's insulting me too that I don't have sense.
You're talking about a 35-year-old adult Nigerian.
Mom with cape, can you come and put mouth? Mom with cape, can you come and put mouth? My South African sister, I want you to be in the comment section, but I'm bringing you back. Don't go anywhere.
Okay, cool.
That is
Yeah.
Me and you don't say this in our format. Me and you don't say this in our format. You cannot tell me that a 35-year-old boy who is at the peak of his benching drive will want to settle with someone who doesn't bench anymore.
Who says?
Madam, you're 77.
And what do you know about that?
Menopause. And after
And
menopause,
that doesn't stop.
I have not landed. I have not landed. I have not landed.
Listen.
I have not landed. 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 And after menopause. And after menopause. After menopause.
Quit being rude. Quit being rude.
No, I've not landed.
Quit being rude.
Don't be rude, John. John, please don't be rude. She's our guest.
I am not being rude. I am not being rude.
You're not letting me speak. You're not letting me speak.
But I have not landed. When I land, then I will give you the floor to speak. When I land, I will give you the floor to speak.
Well, then land and crash
You are the one being rude. And I'm respecting you because of
Please, Bobby, that's right. If you said crash and burn, that's not fair. If you want him not to be rude, please also don't be rude.
Because of your grace. Because I could curse you.
No, John. Please.
And nothing will happen.
Please.
Not your government will do anything to me, nor my government will do anything to me.
Okay, my South African sister, please come down. Somebody else wants to come up. I'm bringing you right back. Don't worry. We're working today.
Alrighty, cool.
All right, please, let's respect one another. I beg you. Bobby has been on my live every day. At the point, I almost blocked her yesterday. I thought she was a scammer because I've had this problem with people spamming my account and bots and all that. Only for me to bring her today and realize that she's actually a real person. So please, guys, Bobby is my follower. John is not my follower. John is my brother. My brother that fights with me regularly. Loves me, but he has not sent me the Okpa woman. So, John, we are not brothers again. I've downgraded you to friend.
No, I want to send you the recipe.
Okay, DF, can I just say something?
Yes.
Hi, Bobby. Hi, John.
Hi.
I want everybody to calm down. I normally don't like to show my face on DF's lives, but on this matter, I will. Simply because I've worked with old people, elderly people, seniors. I know what people go through in this country when it comes to loneliness. I know the culture, and everybody's right. And honestly, Bobby, what anybody's telling you right here is just for you to be careful. But I haven't said all of this. Can it be genuine? There's a possibility that it might be genuine. And the only reason why I'm saying this is because our backgrounds are different. Our experiences are different, And we don't know Stephen. Everybody's just talking because we know what these young boys in Nigeria, what they can do and what they've done in the past and what they're capable of doing. Mm-hmm. So it's all from a place of love. We don't want you to fall a victim of a scammer, right?
Right.
But we don't know Stephen, and we're not going to judge Stephen because Stephen might actually be a good man.
He is.
And just the same way, just the same way we have those LGBTQ, whatever, XYZ, there are some people that actually love older people.
Madam.
No, please, John, please. I don't like to interrupt you, but please let me just land.
John, please, I beg you, let her land.
Some people can actually love older people. That's why you find a 25-year-old falling in love with a 50-something-year-old woman. Some people's turn on is actually older people. Let me tell you, before I became a nurse, and when I was looking after the seniors, I didn't know I had such a patience for old people. I didn't know I had a heart for old people until I started doing the job. I am one person that loves old people.
Kamaru didn't say he loves older people.
Listen, John, let me say, man. John, please, let me just finish.
John, let her finish, please.
Let me finish now. See? And these people, let me just tell you about them. The way Bobby is, I understand Bobby 100%. The culture over here is different. The moment the children get married and they go their separate ways, they go their ways, most of them don't remember their parents anymore. So I understand Bobby from the angle of being lonely, from the angle of not having anyone to come look after her. It is what I see every day. It scares me. And I will just always pray to God that my children don't forget me. I meet with these people in nursing homes. Some of them are still very okay. In the retirement homes, I see them.
Pop my money gun, guys, if you're watching on TikTok.
They're not supposed to be there. But because there's nobody to help them in the house anymore, the children have gone. I had a child, I think it was about 2-3 years ago, I had one of my clients, she was 98 years old. I always going to give her shots. And all of them, they always love to talk to me. And she was like, hey, Ola, can I talk to you? I said, okay, go on. She said her children just left. And they were telling her that they were going to go for some picnic on a mountain they used to go to, like next weekend. And she said the painful part is she asked them, Mom, are you going to pick me up? She was asking the kids. And the kids told her, no, Mom, we can't pick you up. And they're going to be, the only way they're going to take to get to that mountain is they're going to pass our own apartment before they go. Yeah. And you know what broke her heart? She said she remembers when she used to look after the grandkids for them. The days of, oh, Mom, can I drop off Sean with you? Can I drop off Kayla with you? And she was there for them. But now that she's old, she can't find them. It's just a culture over here. Now back to Steven. Bobby, everything everybody's saying over here is just for you to be careful. Yeah. And the only reason why we're saying this is because we've heard stories. We know ourselves. I'm Nigerian. We know what we're capable of doing. We're not bad people. But you need to just do your KYC, just as what you just said.
Call it straight, we are bad people. Call it straight, we are bad people.
No, we are not all bad people.
We are bad people.
I don't agree with you, John.
Anybody that takes something that does not belong to him is a bad person. He's a thief. Call it straight. Then we'll move on as a nation.
John.
Call it straight, then we'll move on as a nation.
John.
Listen, I want to ask you.
John.
If this woman was your mother, would you allow her date?
Yes. I will.
Big liar.
No,
Steven.
John, the fact that somebody is old does not mean they cannot do what they used to do in their 40s anymore.
There's nothing they
can do. We're all going to go someday. No.
There's nothing they can do.
I take that back.
At 77.
Sean,
your drive is born.
John, that's a lie. It will shock you.
Call your gynecologist.
John, it will shock you. It will shock you. John, it will shock you. I'm not of the opinion that anybody cannot fall in love at any time. It is one life we all have to live. If you find that love at 42, you can still find that same love at 98. It is just one life to live. Enjoy that life that you have to live. That is my belief. I would not say because she's 77, she cannot find love. And I'm like, this woman is smart. She knows what she's doing. She has somebody else over there that they're still getting it going.
She's
not stupid.
Madam.
She's not stupid.
Madam, you would think this woman is smart until you meet these boys in person. I know them, I drink with them, I eat with them. You think this woman is smart until you meet these boys you're talking about. These boys can literally do anything to make you believe them.
Well, that's why they're all here telling Bobby to take it easy.
There's nothing you tell her here. There's nothing you tell her here that'll make you happy.
John,
this woman come back, they have picture. They're tired for one place for Sabah.
But whatever. The thing is, Bobby, go on and talk here.
All I'm saying is when it happens, please don't go to your embassy and start whining and start reporting to the FBI. Because they'll count it as another strike on Nigeria. When it happens, lick your wounds and deal with it, please.
Okay. How about the Nigerians that broke into my state's unemployment insurance and took it all? Had nothing to do with old women or anything else.
You think it's not Steve and his friends?
Are doing more than just
because of her age. The only reason why Steve is nice to her with her age is because of.
See, John, yes. This woman is not stupid. She's not stupid, and she's not doing more than I'm sure she's not doing so much because we have all told her to be careful when it comes to sending money to Steve. So she's not stupid.
Madam, did you hear when she said that Steve told her, let them open a foundation? Are you smart at all?
But no, listen.
The foundation is going to be run. The foundation is going to be phantom. The foundation is going to be phantom. Those children don't exist.
John, for her to have come here, my thing is this: I don't want us to rule it all out. That might not be love, but madam, Bobby, be very careful.
There's no love.
That's why we're here to guide you. It's a good thing you know Daddy Freeze. Whatever you're not sure of, whatever that looks to be clumsy to you, reach out to Daddy Freeze. I know one thing: this man, Daddy Freeze, is a very true person. He's a good man, and he always tell you the truth. So you're welcome on this platform. We're happy to have you here, Bobby. Whatever Stephen is telling you, and your mind tells you, let me double check. Please reach out to Daddy Freeze, and he will let you know, and he can do the background work for you. But I'm not going to rule it out that the love cannot exist at 77. As I'm ready to go all the way, even when I'm 98 by God's grace. If I find a 35-year-old boy, I am ready to go on with him. It's just one life we have to live, and this one life, Daddy Freeze, Bobby, John, I want to enjoy it by God's grace to the fullest. So, yeah. Bobby, I have a friend in you. You have a friend in me. I'm going to have you. But see, we're good people.
They will beg you for money tomorrow.
God forbid. God forbid. God forbid. Look at me. No, I don't need our money for anything. I don't need our money for anything.
Old people and be friends with them.
I don't need our money for anything. I'm just trying to say that we are not going to shut her up. We're not going to rule it out that Stephen might be a good person. Yeah. But see, I don't know who you sit down with to drink with, John. But I'm trying to tell you that Stephen will actually be a good boy. He might be a good boy.
I'm telling you how it
and it's one person God will use to help somebody. Listen, it is one person, John. It is one person.
He falls in love with that 5-year-old girl. My father, my 85-year-old father, comes home today and tells me that there's this 35-year-old girl that he wants. I will first and foremost tell him, give me the paper documents of all your houses. Because I know that's what the girl is after.
That's your mentality. Because she's in Nigeria. Because that's what Nigerian girls...
Where is Steve? Is Steve in Kenya or Senegal?
Bobby, don't listen to John.
Is Steve not in Nigeria?
Bobby, don't listen to John. Bobby, don't listen to John. Be very careful. My final words, Bobby.
If he ends up here in his corner of his thing, I would X him out right now.
All right, John, let me bring somebody else.
Yeah, let John go.
No. He's coming back. Everybody's coming back. Everybody's going and coming. Oh yeah. No. It's not fair. It's not fair. I'm bringing Ofure. Oju, do you want to come back? Ofure is sending me. Nene is sending me her request. Who should I bring?
Okay, just GF, my final words. I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Bobby, I wish you the very best. Stephen might actually be a good person. I believe that God has ways of connecting people and helping people. You might be that person God wants to use to help Stephen, but be very careful with your funds. Don't throw your funds. Don't throw your funds to Steve. Listen, don't throw your funds to Steve without double checking. Don't give him money too much. If you feel you really want to do something major for him, reach out to somebody like Daddy Freeze to actually help you check again. But you're welcome to the community. Nigerians, yes, we're very smart, but we're not bad people. Nice to meet you. Thank you, Daddy Freeze. Bye, John.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
All right, so let me bring Nene. Nene wants to come.
Madam, don't say I did not tell you. You see this boy? He knows what he's doing. I would do the same thing if I was in his shoes. If I was as broke as he is. If I was desperate like he was, I would do the same thing. I can always go to an electrical shop every morning when I want to call you from that electrical shop and show you when I'm soldering cables on the television so that you feel I'm hardworking. All I'm
Why
saying
is
is,
it that?
No, you know what? At this point, John, he doesn't.
Nene,
go
what's
to
wrong
the
with your
shop
stuff?
anymore because there's no.
I don't
work.
even know. I'm trying to.
Oh yeah,
What is
press
it?
X. Let me bring another person. People they queue
Yeah,
up.
your network is bad.
Okay.
Nene, no vex.
Network is
Sort out your
circulating.
network, please.
but he said he works for an aluminium company where
From-
they make windows.
It's a little store.
Okay, a little store where they make windows.
I
Yeah.
don't know. My network is not.
Just press X, because you have locked my own network now.
If you want to earn the trust of an individual, there are a lot of things you need to do.
Ah, you don't lock my Nene. You don't become bad market for me. Oh. Nene. You don't lock my Instagram now. I can't bring anybody else again.
Yeah, hers is circulating.
Yeah, and with that, I might not be able to bring anybody up again. Ah, Nene, please, guys, you really frustrate us when I had to remove her. But when I remove her, sometimes, let me go and watch with another account. Sometimes they hang on. Guys, can you see her hanging on? Can you see her hanging on? You can still see her.
I can see her.
And I've removed her.
I can't see her.
So I can't bring anybody else again. I have to restart the live. And that's the thing, yeah. Nene, you messed up my live. Oh. You did. If your internet was not good, you should not have requested. You know, you've messed everything up for me. So I can't bring anybody else again. And this is, so maybe what we're going to do is we're going to end the live. Is she gone now? John, can you still see her? Check.
Let me check. She's still here.
She's still there.
She's still
Okay, let me
here.
try. But I can't see the request. That's the sad thing now. I can't see request. Let me bring Offray. It wasn't even Offray I wanted to bring. So people, let me tell you how Instagram works, yeah? There are people who send requests. Once I can't see them, eh? So she's still there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the live and come right back. Yes, you can come, but I can't see the other people, like 50 other people who want to come.
Oh.
So Nene, you know, try for me this night. Let me end and come back. We're coming right back.
Okay.
Sorry guys, somebody messed up my life, so making a no vex. Paste. Nah, that's not it. This is select all. 77-year-old American woman dating share. Okay, so we're going back live. Sorry, let me just wait, make sure that posts. All right, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Please, guys, do not send me requests if your internet is not good. I beg you in God's name. If we had over 600 people watching us, and we lost that because someone with a bad connection sent me a message. So please, please, please don't do that. Is Oju here? Oju Olakbe, are you here? Come back live. Oju Olakbe, come back live. Let me see that she's there. Okay, so let me bring in John. All right, so John is here. John is going to be there. Where's Bobby? So now I can see everybody. All right, so John is here. We had over 600 people watching us at that time. So guys, you need to be extremely careful with how you handle my live. If you don't have, what a night. It's been an amazing night. I'm burning out now. I'll probably go away in 30 minutes max. So I think Offery was live with us. So let me bring Offery. What a night. Bobby's not here. So Offery, what are your thoughts? Bobby, anytime you're ready, just let me know. I'll take somebody down. Bobby, anytime you're ready to come live, just let me know. Oju, let me bring Oju live. The Pride. Hi, my darling.
How are you?
So the Pride and Offery, I'm going to need the two of you to kind of put it in 5 minutes, please. Forgive me.
I don't have 5 minutes.
Thank you, Offery. I'm so sorry for bringing you all the time. Forgive me, please. I know I'm intruding in your life.
Fine.
Please. So it's not like I'm only removing you because the main person whose conversation is here. The main person whose conversation is here has to be here. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what I would say in less than 1 minute is that I kind of agree with John because it's too obvious. I'm sorry. And Baby, I'm also sorry if you can hear me. Where she lost me was when she said she had a companion named Charles. And then everything just began to make sense from what John has been saying, you know. Stephen might have 20 or 30% pure intention, but it's really too transactional for me because I asked him a question before when I came. I said, our women we did for a year when they did that age, why now we be guys? No, they say we genuinely like them. Why? Right? That's what I said. And then, if I can gather what he said, he just said he's genuine, he likes her, blah, blah, blah. Well, Daddy Freeze, I'm going to go with John at this moment. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest. I'm going to go with John. That's my 2 cents. So can I come down for others to come?
Sure.
Yes. Okay, dear.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. The Pride, your thoughts. Bobby is joining us.
Yeah, I wish she would be on here because I would like to ask her some questions.
Okay, but just remember you have 5 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Please. Not from a bad place, just because everybody has questions and everybody wants to ask.
Absolutely. Miss Bobby, do you have kids?
You're late to the party. She has grandkids.
Okay.
She has a great grandchild.
How would you feel that you have a 35-year-old son
and let's say my sister who just celebrated 72 years old has started courting your son, how would you feel?
It's up to him. And honestly, I'll tell you something. Yeah, I would trade his wife for a 77-year-old woman. She's a nag. She's a control freak. I do that. Yes, I would say go for it.
Just, well, like everybody else is telling you, be very careful, because every one of us many of us have been there, done that. We have gone down the road. I have had a Nigerian relationship, and at the end of the day, they will clean you out comfortably, thinking that it is love. And you are going to be so hurt, darling. I live in the U.S. myself, and I have been there.
Well,
I don't see why a 35-year-old would want to marry a 77-year-old. As what? Please, as a woman, I think you should think clearly. You should really think about this, because this is not right. If that was my brother, I would stand against it, period.
Well, that's like I said. And as Stephen would say, people are entitled to their opinions, but we have our own opinion, and we are going with it, and that's the way it is. I'm sorry.
Love. Yes, sweetheart, I would love for you to get love. I would love for you to have someone as a companion, but at least get someone that is of equal value to you. Not a child. This is still a young man that is still thinking as a child. 35 years. A 35-year-old in Nigeria, especially, he's not ready for the outside world as yet.
You know, as he has said to me, you know, he said, I had to grow up early. He's not thinking like a child. He's thinking like a man. He is a man. He is a man.
I
want to ask a question.
Darling.
I want to ask a question. And that is, why is it that young people below the age of 18 are not allowed to go to do certain things? Because it's assumed they can't make decisions on their own.
But this is a 35-year-old man, John. This is a 35-year-old man, John.
I'm getting somewhere. Once you hit 75, your brain starts depreciating back to the age of a child. All I see is that boy is taking advantage of this woman's age. Once you reach 75, your brains start depreciating. That is why it gets to a point where they can no longer hold their bladders and start peeing on their bodies.
Exactly.
Just like young toddlers. The boy is taking advantage of this woman's condition, and it must be discouraged in all ramifications. I don't care about those that are dating Yahoo boys here, those that are Yahoo boys here, that are saying, John, stop. No, it is against my principle, it's against my values. Because all these people that are coming here and say, John, stop. Most of them are because they date Yahoo boys. They don't want spoil format for their boyfriends. To them, this woman is just a client and another format. They just, don't be surprised that people have started sharing her page.
Exactly.
Don't be surprised that people have started sharing her page because they have understood and noticed her vulnerability.
And that is not right.
Madam, you have the right to do whatever you want to do. I can't stop you. I can't impose it on you. But I am begging you. The only thing I'm begging you is when it happens, please, if I see this in the U.S. Embassy or FBI office, Nigerian boy scammed Bobby, I'll personally go travel to the U.S. and testify in court. I say, no, Bobby's case is different. I want her.
Let me tell you something.
People personally travel and
you want to know who you need to get after? You need to get after the people who are posting all these things about the U.S. women who have been scammed or all that. Those are the people that are reporting that stuff that give Nigeria a bad name. And I have said it over and over
Madam,
again.
I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with those posting it. If Nigerians do something that is bad, they should be posted and they should be addressed as that. All I'm saying is that your case is different because you were duly warned. To be forewarned is to be forearmed.
So I knew from the very first young man in Nigeria that I talked with, who was actually, yes, he was a Yahoo. Okay, he was. He could do it perfectly. He had it down pat. I can tell you the stories that kept, I blocked a lot of people because they came at me with the same story that he came at me with.
Bobby, let me tell you how they work. Bobby, let me tell you
how they work.
No. There's something you don't know about how they work. If you will listen to me, let me tell you how they work. We're a group of boys. They have what they call HQ. Now that HQ, there might be 50 of them.
I know that. I'm
getting sorry. If they identify you as a client, and Mr. A,
if you keep up on this, I'm going to hang up. I'm going to disconnect myself because this, I am not a stupid woman. I have been through this. I know what the signs are. And Stephen is not like that. You have to understand there is a huge difference here, or I wouldn't be talking with him either.
So if I keep up with what you're going to ask,
he may not be like.
If you said,
Official Cheeto, would you please come on this live and tell them that I'm not a stupid woman?
The pride. Oh goodness, the same thing that happened the other time.
What?
All right, the pride. Yeah, can you please calm down so I can bring somebody else up? Please don't be angry, my darling sister. I appreciate you.
So,
Oju, are you here, Oju?
If it doesn't work, if they don't work, they pass it to the next person. This next person will come with another format. If it doesn't work, what they are trying to identify is to identify a pattern. The things you like, the things you don't like. Now, because the first one tried, it came with this pattern, it didn't work. The next one will come with this pattern, it didn't work. They are gradually identifying they're gradually identifying the things you like and the things you don't like. And once they hit on those things that you like, they realize after a while they realize that okay, this woman is someone who likes genuine hardworking guys. Then the cast of Steven was molded. It was transferred to another person in the HK. And that person in the HK maybe turned out to be the Steven. And over time, they have dated,
John, you be job man. Leave it. You be job man.
They have dated you to via various proxies. And they now know what you like and what you don't like. And all those information will be passed on to Steven, the so-called Steven. And he will work on that and present himself as that rightful candidate with no flaws. That is going to make himself, mold himself exactly to what he wants it to do. You know what they're after?
Daddy,
they know that.
They know
that. They know.
Look at my comment.
Official Chido, you want me to bring him up?
Is he asking to?
No, he's not. But sorry, I can't see your. That's the only comment I could see. He's not asking to.
Oh, I just said I was on a phone call with Charles for a minute there.
Oh,
I thought it was going to disconnect the live, but it didn't.
It didn't.
So.
It didn't. Okay.
No.
Okay. I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry about that.
This Dolly O says something tells me Bobby's an undercover police gathering information or doing documentary on Yahoo. No, lady, I'm not.
No, she's a good person.
No, but I know a lot. I could write a book about it. I could write a book about what the Yahoos do because I have been there. I know that. And John, I'm sorry. I understand. I am not going to go to the FBI and say I was whatever by a Yahoo. If anything happens between Stephen and I'm sure he will go back home and he will be fine.
Madam, you know it's gonna get to a point where they'll ask you to liquidate your asset, like sell your property in the US and.
Oh Jesus! This is why I came up, John. Miss Bobby, please let me just help you out 1 second. John, you need to stop. You know why? This is the first time I want to talk to you one-on-one, please. I live in America. This thing where you didn't talk, you're damaging a lot for us where they here. What you're saying is right. I'm not going to say it's wrong. What you're saying is right. But the delivery, guy, the delivery that you're doing is wrong. You're taking food away from a lot of Niger people that are here and will still come here and work because
and those Niger people, what they do is dating old women, then they have to take that food.
Not everybody they do this thing. They're still
so the ones that work for IT, I did not say they are wrong now. The ones that work for IT, they're not wrong. The ones that work for oil and gas are not wrong.
Okay,
can I tell you?
They're not wrong.
Can I say something for a minute?
That those that collect people's money like this must be called out, and the crime they committed must be called a crime.
Agreed. I agree.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to explain to this madam how.
Can I tell you something, John? Can I tell you something? I started to tell this before, and I got somehow somebody came on. I don't know. I have a friend over here, a very nice blonde lady. She was talking to some Nigerians years ago. They were roommates. Okay. The one of the roommates married a woman in the United States. They got a divorce. He got himself a baby mama. He took her to the cleaners. Okay? He took her to the cleaners. Then he started talking with my girlfriend. And he was going to come, he was going to move down to California where she is and all that. And they were going to get together and all these great things were going to happen. He took her to the cleaners.
Bobby, can you give me full details of this? Can you give me full details of this guy? And give me 2 weeks. I will tell you what time he pisses, the time he shits.
John, calm down, John. Use John words, please. Instagram, please.
I will tell you the time he goes to the loo, the time he eats, the time he sleeps, the time he wakes up, everybody around him. Give me his full details.
Who?
Just give me his full details.
Who is full details?
What John is saying is he'll run a background check on Stephen for you.
No.
Why? Are you afraid of finding out something?
No. I'm afraid of something happening that's going to stop his visa. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of
John.
government shit getting in there. Don't involve anybody.
Rita John 47 says Hallelujah Challenge is going on. We are not interested in that. Please. We are not interested, Rita John. If you ever mention Hallelujah Challenge on my platform, I will block you. We are not interested in that. It makes no sense to me. I'm not interested in it. Thank you. Don't ever mention it on. I've warned you. Don't ever mention it here again. Thank you very much.
Who said about the hallelujah?
No, that's somebody else. I'm removing her from the live. I've warned them. Don't bring that nonsense here. So we are here having a conversation. We leave our conversation to go to somebody else's office. Office where person open to sell a market. I should leave my own market and go and be selling another person's market. I beg you in God's name, please. Why don't you go there and tell them that Daddy Freeze is live? Go and type there.
And this is to every Yahoo boy that is on this life and feels I'm spoiling format for them. If you want me to come down, send 10 million naira to Daddy Freeze now. Not as a I will burn my market this night. Send 10 million naira to Daddy Freeze. If not, is it on a market? I'll go burn out.
No.
I have a feeling that Daddy Freeze has a lot more money than I do.
No.
Yes,
I mean, you see Daddy Freeze eyes?
So the fact that you're even comparing yourself with Daddy Freeze means that you have a lot to be.
John, why are you? I thought you were going to be on my side here.
Means that you have a lot to be a target. That is enough reason why these boys will be targeting you. The fact that you're comparing yourself with Daddy Freeze means that you have a lot to be a target. Because Daddy Freeze is worth nothing less than $1 million. Nothing less than.
I'm not even
nothing less than $1 million.
$1 million.
Nothing less than $1 million.
I'm a single woman on a pension, John. I am not a target.
Well, at least you have 2 houses that you can sell.
No, I live in one house.
Let them not get you to refinance that house, though. Because, anyway.
John, don't spoil this guy parole. John, I understand what you're saying, and what you're saying is factual. But the way you're delivering the message...
No, but at the same time, she's in love and she's honest. She's in love and she's honest. And I spoke to the guy because the problem is nobody's standing up for their love. Nobody's standing up for their love. Everybody seems to be attacking them.
Would a Yahoo boy bring his face up on a live video with Daddy Freeze? No.
God bless you.
Are you serious?
John, in that one she's right. Yahoo boy no go do am.
Daddy Freeze. Daddy Freeze.
Yes.
I don't understand. These Yahoo boys, they FaceTime their clients.
No, wait, John, you know how many people go join his life if he goes live with Daddy Freeze? You know how many of his clients will see him? Calm down, wait, calm down. You know how many of his clients will see him? Like, so you are dating someone and you're collecting money from him. You will spoil his work. He's not
Uju.
Yes.
Me and you know say this thing not job.
Not be job. This guy can't be straight. Let's give him benefit of the doubt. Not be job. Michael, I know Michael. Michael, they here now. It's not job. These guys, they can love an elderly person.
Michael not job. Michael just wanted to relocate to America.
Not on that thing. I think change them for you. I think change them for you. Michael's my friend. Not on that thing.
He just wanted to relocate to America. He just wanted to relocate to America.
It's a lie. You know what Angela put Michael through?
He just wanted. Do you know what Nigerians go through to get to relocate to America?
I know.
My girlfriend is out there in the comments section. Daddy Freeze.
Daddy Freeze, bring it down. Bring her girlfriend.
What's your girlfriend's name?
Carrie, keep calm. Let's see.
Send me a request. Keep calm. Send me a request.
Yeah, come on, Carrie. Send a request, please.
Carrie, send a request, please. Thank you so much. Somebody sent me something on TikTok. Tough luck, Dorival. Thank you so much for that. Keep calm, Carrie. Carrie, please send me a request. Keep calm, Carrie. Please send me a request. Please.
For everybody that is saying that John always wants to be right, John did this one. I raise my hands as an Igbo man and I say, may your 35-year-old child fall in love with a 77-year-old woman. Or may your 77-year-old father fall in love with a 35-year-old girl and take all the property.
But one rich man in Nigeria fell in love with one girl that did BBL in Nigeria now.
How old is the rich man?
Was like 60-something.
60-something.
And his kids were dragging her online, if I remember the story.
60-something is
77 lady who says I'm dating my grandchildren. It's embarrassing. I am not, lady. My grandchildren aren't that old. I don't know what your problem is, but I didn't have my children early in life like you apparently did.
Ha ha. Whoa. Where's Carrie?
Well,
Carrie,
these
please send me a
people here-
request. I can't find you. What's her name again? Carrie, please send me a request.
Carrie, you keep. No, Carrie, forget his name. Just send a request, Carrie. Keep calm and carry on. Come on. You can talk about him once you get on here, Carrie, but just nobody's seeing it. It's going too fast in the comments.
Yeah.
Come on, Carrie.
You have to, you see, Carrie, there's a little camera-like thing beside where you type your comments. Just click on that so I can, that way you request me. Okay, keep calm and carry on. So Carrie is here now. Thank you so much. Tough Luck Dorival sent me $10 on YouTube. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you, brother. Hi, Carrie.
Hi.
How are you doing?
About time, girl.
Sorry I look a mess. I'm in bed with the flu, but here I am. I'm here to
That
join.
flu seems to be global because we're having flu right here in Nigeria. It's like flu season.
Yeah. Anyhow, Bobby is one of my good friends. I've been talking to Bobby for 2 or 3 years now. And she's seen me go through quite a bit with Nigerians as well. And oh boy, she was the one that was talking about that actually there was a Nigerian that was already over here. John, why are you putting your phone like that? You don't want to see me or what? Anyway, I think John needs love from an American woman.
Ha! John.
Come on, John.
They say you need love.
I need love from a young American woman, not an old American.
Okay, well, am I old? How old do you think I am?
You should be 60 something. You should be above the age of menopause.
No, I'm 57. So thank you for
57. She's not that old, John. John. This can be a match made in heaven, John.
57
John, I have to tell you. John, I have to tell you.
Yes.
Please, I cannot date any girl that is above 30. My age bracket is above the age of consent till 30. I want my women young
and beautiful. Yeah, I understand. Well, I've gone from 26 all the way up to in the 40s, so let me tell you.
However, it's lovely to be old. It's a good thing.
Sweetheart, don't consider me old.
It takes the grace of God to be old.
Yes.
But when you're old, you should be amongst your peers because the way you reason, the way you think, the way you behave differs.
I understand.
In a few minutes.
What you guys are saying is just like you coming home to meet your child who is in grade 1.
Well, let me tell you something, John.
Wait, let me just say this last thing. Just like you coming home to see your child who is in primary 1, hanging out with children who are in college, how will you feel?
Let me tell you, sweetheart, I have a 26-year-old son that lives out in the casita, and I have my 33-year-old daughter that lives in the house with me, okay? And I was dating a 26-year-old in Nigeria. So let me tell you something. Yes, it does happen, but I agree with you. It can be blind and it can be fake. I agree all that because I am one to say that probably all of the Nigerians that I previously dated, yeah, it was a scam. I admit that, okay? But I'm not proud to say that, okay? I have a heart like Bobby. We love Nigerians. We're attracted to them. We listen to their story and they come into our DM real cute. And then, we start talking and it ends right there,
I'm gonna learn this one because it's like there are lots of clients out there.
I'm a client. I'm at your service, darling.
I think I'm in the wrong profession.
Let me tell you, there was a Nigerian that moved from Pennsylvania to California for me, supposedly, okay? This is a man that I had been friends with on Facebook for 8 years, okay? He managed in 3 months that he was here to completely ruin my credit, to get a lot of things out of me that he shouldn't have gotten out of me, and he left me. Well, he was like my 92nd fiance, okay? He left me within 90 days. He came to California for me. He now is with another woman that is in Palm Springs area, California, and he works right down the street from me, okay? My son threatened him. Go back to Pennsylvania where you came from. He even offered him money. It was a very bad story. But you don't know anyone on the internet until you meet them in person. You don't know what they're capable of doing to you, period.
Well, he was worse in person than he was online, you know? I mean,
right.
Really,
he love bombed me. He love bombed me, and I was stupid. So,
he
you know.
just about took her. You want to talk about somebody who wanted to unalive themselves? Yeah, this girl went through it all with him.
Yeah, I found out he has not only one child, he has 3 or 4 children in Nigeria. He doesn't have one baby mama and one ex-wife. He's got 2 of each. So, and I believed him, you know. I mean, he really, really played the part well, how much he was going to come here and take care of me and love me and all that good stuff. And I was a fool.
Well, the other thing about him is that he doesn't even send money home to help his children. She's been in contact with his Nigerian wife.
I've been in contact with her. He doesn't even help her.
He doesn't even help. He's a rat's ass Nigerian.
He's really bad.
Now, I must say something. I really, really love Carrie's vibe. Carrie is so sweet. I'm beginning to fall in love with American women now. I'm married, so I'm falling in love with American women for John.
Oh, God.
John, look how nice these people are.
Not all American women are bad.
Yeah.
American women are not bad people. Nobody said they are bad people. But I don't want. I would not want anybody to wake up tomorrow again and say Nigerians again. You will now know the trend. You know the pattern. It has happened over and over again.
Exactly.
So
I agree with you.
Probability. When we come to statistics, when we do statistics, I would say the probability of this event occurring is the probability of other events occur. It's 1 minus the probability of other events occurring. So the fact that you have had series of this same thing happening, I still wonder why you still want to keep trying. Or is it because you've not met the main?
Because we're lonely. We're lonely American women. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just joking. Sweetheart, I know Bobby for a long time. Bobby has many Nigerian male friends. Bobby could have anybody she wants. Steven is 1 in a million. I have to tell you that, okay?
She can love Steven. Well, all I'm saying is, any day I see on any paper, TV, but the American woman, Bobby, was defrauded of XYZ, I will personally come to the US and testify in the court of competent jurisdiction.
Yeah.
And tell the court that this woman's case is an exception because she
to the rule.
Well, she knew it was going to happen.
Right.
She knew it was going to happen. Well, if it's about it happening, it must happen.
Yeah, I have to tell you though, I've known this story, and I've watched everybody in the comments be very, very hateful towards that Bobby's cheater, this and that, about Charles, about that she has a plan B and this and that. I happen to know Bobby's whole story with all of this, and you know, God just brings people into your life for a reason. Okay.
Yes. If God wanted to bring someone into your life, He will bring the person into your life as a friend.
Exactly.
Stephen would have come as a friend. My grandma, is there anything you want me to help you with? Oh, grandma, I can run this errand for you. Can I help you run this errand? Yes, Stephen should be in her life. We place the role of her children in her life, not a.
I know what you're looking at. I know. Well, The person that I was with, he tried to talk to Bobby and tell her it will never happen. It'll never work. He's too young for you. You're too old for him. He was very, very against it, you know. And I tried to tell him, but you don't understand. You just don't understand, you know. And a lot of people say, oh, love has no number, age has no number, whatever. You know, love is blind, this and that. You know, I've seen her go to Ghana and meet him, and the two of them actually glow when they're together. And I'm really telling you that from the bottom of my heart. I really believe that I could be wrong, but I really believe that their love is genuine. And I really do. I believe in them. So, oh, God, no. I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry, John, to disappoint you.
Yeah, I'd like to show him the picture of us together.
I mean, it's just like, they just, John, I can't explain it, but they just glow. You can tell they genuinely love each other. And whether something comes out of it, they could deny his visa. You know what I mean? They could totally deny it because of the age thing. So we'll just have to see what happens, you know?
I'm the visa officer, I'll give him visa.
I'm sorry?
I'm the visa officer, I will not give him visa based on this, no. I won't give him visa based on this. Because visa officers are psychologists. He must have looked at the pattern of various ones that have happened and realized that out of every 100 35-year-old Nigerians marrying a 77-year-old American, 99 of them are just doing it because they want to relocate to America.
Look at the picture of them together. John, look at the picture of them together.
The picture is nothing now.
I know. People can fake it.
Let's take a picture. Let us try.
I know, John. They can fake it.
Hey.
The facial expression is not what is in the heart.
Right. But I'm telling you, they really do make each other happy, and that's all I want to say.
Hey,
I can step aside now.
Look at, Daddy Freeze.
There's Charles in charge. That's the plan. That's the other plan. That's Charles.
That's Charles.
He's not another plan.
Yeah, this is the kind of man you should be dating.
Exactly. He's their age, right?
This is the kind of man you should be dating. This is the age of the man that you should be dating. This is the person. This is the kind of person that you should find as a soulmate.
But Charles looks good. I must say, Bobby, Charles looks really good.
Charles is
Karen.
Yeah.
Hi, Charles. That's the one in California.
Hi, Charles. We're watching you all the way from Nigeria. Yeah. You're live on Instagram.
You're looking at a clean fighting machine.
Oh, wow.
He's a slick dresser, huh?
He's good looking.
Good looking man.
Yes, he is. And see, John place at all?
John.
Anyway, I'll cut the call. I'll get off the live. I don't even have to know how to end it, but I've never been on a live before.
You just press the X if you want to go. Thank you so much, Carrie. You're so sweet. You're so sweet.
Take care. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Carrie.
No problem.
Well, everything's quiet
What do you mean?
on these guys here. I don't know what happened. I can't hear anybody, so did we lose the...
John is here. John, are you there?
Oh,
I'm here.
okay. So Charles is here now, so I'm going to go off live if that's okay. You guys can fight this out, but I have company. Okay?
We're not fighting anything because it's not my property they'll take.
Belinda, I beg you to come and talk. You will not come and talk now. Eh? Which kind of person be this Belinda?
Oh, his battery is low. Steven's battery is low. Okay, well, I'm going to say goodbye, guys, okay? Thank you, Daddy Freeze.
Thank you so much. I truly enjoyed hosting you. John, thank you so much. Bobby, hope you had fun. My people can be a bit harsh, but they're also full of love.
If you want to call being beat up fun, I don't know, but yeah, next time you see me, you'll know I'm not a fake account, Daddy Freeze.
I know that. And you have my support. The only thing I would advise you to do is make sure you do not support any foundations. Don't send money for any foundations.
Well, let me tell you something. Honestly, Daddy Freeze, there is something that I do send money to, and they support Nigeria. There's a pastor. And which state is it where they had that massacre? This pastor over here mobilized his church and went over there and are building a place for women and children whose husbands were killed because of your Fulanis. And yes, I support that. I send money to that, but I can do it through the church here. Ignition, what is it? Ignition 66. Go look it up on Instagram. It's pretty interesting. So I'm going to get off now because I have company. So thank you, Daddy Freeze.
You're most welcome. Thank you, guys. See y'all later. John, God bless.